made it yet? Oh, I don't even have my sound check open. Damn. Boomer time. Have we made it yet? Are we wagmeing? We have got a massive amount of stuff to talk about. And I know that was a very unexcited way. That was a very monotone, robotic way of saying that I am fucking hype about this particular episode. We have got so much crazy shit going on right now. Oh Lord. So what else is going on? Oh, I've been watching a lot of crazy YouTube shorts. Just heard this professor trying to explain the difference between ADHD and like why kids, this theory that he's got as to why kids prefer to do computer games over homework, and he's going through all these crazy like explanations, and I'm like, dude, it is literally because computer games are fun and homework is boring as fuck. So you've got to do the crypto vibe. Like crypto has turned something that's normally not fun into something that's fun. Crypto has taken mathematics and I'm going straight to the comments. Thank you, David. That is appreciated. He's telling everyone to hit the like on the way in. Let me know if there's any problems with anything, audio, lag, any of that shit, guys, let me know. But that wasn't aimed at David. Everyone let me know. So yeah, shoot questions as well. We've got time for questions today. So crypto's taken all these things that weren't cool. Look at just cryptography itself, right? Crypto's called crypto. Crypto's got cryptography. Where was cryptography at before crypto? Fucking nowhere, bro. We made you. We made you who you are, right? Cryptography was fucking nowhere, bro. It was at universities. No one cared. No one cares, bro. Hey, it's the Jurassic Park meme again. I know I quote that one a lot. It's like him yelling, yo, no one cares, bro. Look over here. No one cares. Look over there. Also, no one cares. So no fucks given. But yeah, if people want kids to do boring ass shit, then take a leaf out of the crypto book and make something that wasn't previously fun, make it fun. Make people care about their privacy. Make people, don't make them, don't force them. Let's keep it consensual. It is, give them a reason to give a fuck. So now we've got all the reasons. We've got none of the questions and all of the answers. Where are we going first with this? I did notice someone actually sent Hex into the Dilly DAO, and I was like, okay, that person is clearly a fucking G, and not because of the amount, but just because of the genus of it. Because a lot of people would probably assume, oh, well, Tangent's got a stream that charts coins. Watch episode 1, by the way, for all the disclaimers and information on how that works. He's clearly going to chart Hex because that's his favorite coin, and it's a dope coin. It's a key coin within the community, and it's fucking dope, and it's going to fly, and it's going to moon. And why would he not? And the answer to that question is actually because we don't fucking get time. Like, as in, we always run out of time. The streams end up being too fast and also too furious. Now I'm looking for this token thing. Okay, yes, sick. Let's fucking go. Let's go. It's time. It's time to get serious while still having fun. Copy, paste, you fucking boomer. Cool, cool, cool. So this is a cool beta thing that I've got access to. Shout out the person that gave me access to it. It's fucking G. That runs through and looks at all the tokens in your wallet, and it tries to get prices for them and give you the prices and shit. Oh, mic up. Yeah, Crypto 7 always gets me to turn the mic down when we're streaming. And because for his streams, I come in a little bit too loud. And I just tell him, yo, bro, that's just me getting hype. You're not going to be able, I physically, the mics are not designed in a way that you can actually turn them down low enough that it's not going to come in loud when I start getting hype. It's just on a different level. You can't. The engineers have not worked out a way to technologically solve the problem of how fucking loud I am when I get hype. Right? It's like the trilemma. It's like the other shit that hasn't been solved yet. The Oracle problem. These are things that might get solved in the future, but under current state of technology, you're not going to be able to do it, bro. However, he forces me to turn my mic down anyway. So we come in a little bit. I keep my mic turned down just by default. So, another tip that he gave me for anyone who streams is make sure if you've got mobile phones and shit that uses like Wi-Fi and stuff that you turn it off or keep it the fuck away from your streaming shit, because it can actually fuck with the mic. So, and we did some testing and found that was absolutely the case. So let's take a look. Yeah, so someone sent in Hex. That's pretty dope. So we'll start there. We'll start on Hex. In fact, sorry. I wanted to zoom out a little bit because I wanted to, start with Bitcoin, because I haven't even been keeping track of what's been doing. So this is me just checking a chart that you guys don't care about because I like to waste your time. So this is Bitcoin. You can't see that yet. Let's fucking go. By the way, this is literally no excuses, but this is literally the worst time possible of the day. It's when the majority of crypto enthusiasts are actually asleep. So I didn't choose this time deliberately. I'm just doing a new thing. I'm doing a new thing where there's certain things throughout my day that I force myself to do no matter what. I've found that ever since I went full-time crypto and stopped having anything in my life really where I was being forced to do it, I find I need different structure and I need to incentivize myself to do certain things, because once you got that attitude of like, I literally do not do a single thing that I don't want to do, and you like literally embrace that as the way you're going to conduct your life, sometimes something will come up that you don't want to do, and you need to find creative ways to psy up yourself into actually getting them done. So I've got a list of things each day that I do, and forcing myself to do a video. And by the way, that doesn't fall under the category of things that I don't want to do. It falls into the category of something that just kind of like always drops off the priorities. So I know I said probably on the previous stream that I was going to try and stream every day, and then we had some reasons. We had a computer failure and a bunch of other stuff. And it's the fucking, dude, it's the Twitter spaces. It's the Twitter spaces. They're so enjoyable to be in that I just get trapped in that world. So not that that's a bad thing. And obviously you can multitask while you're in there. So it's not a full bust, but it does prevent me from doing things that would be conflicting, right? Like you can't, I did think about trying to stream and do a Twitter space at the same time. I just don't think it would work that well. How do I share this screen? I'm in full boomer mode, which is great to see. That's how we like it on this channel. Go full boomer. Okay, that still didn't show up. Oh, so Tom Boss has asked thoughts on Solid. It is actually one of the coins that we will take a very quick look at, and I'll explain why. It wasn't actually sent into the DILLY DAO, but there's I posted this tweet. It was kind of like part engagement farming, part curiosity, and part actual legitimate, right? Like, so the tweet said, let's just jump straight to that. Fuck, you know what? Yo. Let's do one thing at a time. My fake ADHD is just fucking kicking me all around the place. So check this out, right? So Bitcoin chart, it's just under 70K. It's just above previous cycle all-time high. Looking good, man. We're still in the Ivan on Tech parabola. Looking good, bro. So that's enough of that shit. Oh, you guys can't see that yet. There it is. There she is. So Ivan on Tech parabola in orange, still within there. Still above previous cycle high. That's bullish. Very close to all-time high prices. Very bullish. Uptrend intact, parabola intact, sentiment intact. ETF, guys, is the ETF still okay? Yeah, ETF still going. Still got mad inflows. Cool. So that's the Bitcoin chart. We don't need that anymore. Turn that shit out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to Twitter. We're going to look at this tweet of mine, which is going to be the reason why we will actually look at a couple of coins today. This is a very rare event. This is a very rare event, and do not expect it to be repeated. It's just because I tweeted this out just before this stream. So I thought it'd be interesting to take some of the coins off the replies of this tweet. Normally, the only way to get on the show is sending coins to the Dilly DAO. Begging, like being like, please cover my coin, but I haven't sent it to the Dilly DAO is like immediate blacklisting of that coin. I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as a blacklist. Otherwise, you have false flag attacks like every damn day. So you guys can't see that yet. Let me pull this up. I just got rattled a little bit by a, oh, I know what this is. I was like, why is Rags asking people to guess his blood type? I'm like, that's fucking weird, but I get it. It's a piss take of another tweet that I won't mention. You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, some of you do. So some of you do, some of you don't. But I remember, the last time I tried to defend a female online, I had other females accuse me of being like part of the problem that she was getting attacked online. And so how that ended up is I had to tell one of those females that was getting it so wrong, even after I explained it to her and said, hey, no, you've got this wrong. It's actually like, go and read it. I'm actually defending her. She still didn't get it, still kept going on about it. And I ended up telling her to suck my dick. True story. And so I'm not getting involved this time, guys. I'm not getting involved in this because I take absolutely some small amount of pleasure telling people to suck my dick when it's justified. And but most of it is just because I want them to learn a lesson, like a life lesson of where the fucking line is. And only a small part of it is just for my own personal enjoyment. So let's fucking go here. You guys, I know you guys still can't see this. Look, I'm boomering it, but I'm only boomering it slightly, right? We're going to get, the old double boomer. We've got to remove that source first. Then we add this other one. You know what? They could get the devs onto that one so that if you're trying to share a new screen, it just fucks the old one off, rather than making it like a multi-stage process. So we're going to blame the devs on that. X share on. Let's go. So my profile. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's where the Dilly DAO address is, contract address, wallet address, whatever, is there on my profile. And my tweet is here. Drop me your #1 pulse chain gem pick below. I'm hunting for gems right now and will ape anything that meets my requirements, right? So like I said, it's part engagement farming. It's part curiosity to see, like, check the temperature of the room, see what people are feeling and what people are promoting at the moment. And it's part like true factual that if someone brought one to me where I'm like, tick, tick, ticks all the boxes, let's fucking go. So then that got me thinking, why doesn't someone just, because of the responses were really good. So I was thinking, why doesn't someone just create an anonymous account that's called Guaranteed 2Xs, where every time they pitch a ticker, they only pitch tickers that are within, like, have an amount of liquidity where they know that they can move the price 2x very easily. And then they pitch that ticker and then they push that fucking thing up 2x. And then they do it again. Like, maybe, I don't know, this is kind of like going to be like McAfee coin of the day, but these coins actually go up every damn time, right? Because they're manipulated. And so obviously this is probably illegal in most places, but the point is that in crypto, people are doing illegal shit all the damn time. This would actually work. Eventually you get a following that's so large and so expecting that the coins that you put on that fucking Twitter feed are going to just immediately 2x. It's so easy. You know that you can get in anywhere under a 2x and you're going to be in profit, that you can start doing it with larger and larger coins, and eventually just get a rep that fucking that account is either like run by whales that manipulate prices, or they can see the future, or some combination of the two, or some kind of infinite money glitch, or something else, or a fucking infinite loop where you get stuck in a loop where you keep saying, or another infinite loop. So infinite loops inside infinite loops. Do you know that you can have different amounts of infinity? Do you know you can have like infinities of infinities? So in an infinite number of those. So once you're able to define different infinities, then you could say, well, let's make a set of all these different infinities, and then that is infinite infinities, because that's an infinite set as well. So let's just keep this real and be like, that would definitely work, because and look, it's probably more effective and slightly less illegal than what people just do all the time in the space anyway. And at least people would get rich, and at least people would fucking not be able to complain, because you're like, all this account ever did was say that it was going to make a 2x, and every single one of them made a fucking 2x because I made it happen, bitch. So why don't you just back the fuck up? No. Although the haters will find a way to hate on it, bro. That, like, just between me and you, the haters, literally, you could give people guaranteed 2x's every day from now until you get sick of the haters complaining about it, because haters will find a way. Oh, it's some kind of scam. Oh, I got in late and only made fucking 1.9x. Oh, the guy that runs it is a known scammer, even though it's clearly a non for legal reasons. Right. So, oh yeah, let's look at some of these coins. Let's look at some of these coins that we're just going to instantly 2x. What's the first possible? Is this the answers to the? Come on, man. Oh, no. Hold fire. Peace treaty. Here we go. I'm not going to look at all of them, but a couple did grab my attention, right? So Solid X, you guys have already been in the comments talking about that. It's this one. You guys are not going to like what I have to say. Obviously, it can continue to go up or down, but I just will let you know that I like to buy shark bags. And when I did the math on this live on air on Sucker Free Saturday Twitter space, I recommend that you get involved in the Tang Gang if you haven't already. I did the math, and to get a shark bag, which is the bag size that I want minimum, it's $900,000. And while obviously I've just got multiple piles of $900,000 individually stacked, money counted, and I could just pick up one of those piles and throw it on a fucking meme coin, I thought, you know what? There's probably like every single Tang Gang coin that I would prefer to buy shark bags of. And it would still, like, cumulatively, if I bought a shark bag of literally every single Tang Gang coin, and I'm not shitting on this other project. I'm sure, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything anymore. The sum of buying a shark bag of every single Tang Gang coin, if I had to guess, I'd say it'd be under 20 grand. I think it would be under 20 grand, but don't quote me on that. So anyway, let's look at a chart. Oh man, this share thing is going to get annoying. Have we done everything with Twitter? Yes, I believe so. So we'll fuck that off. Never to return. Let's go to the charts, and hopefully this will be the last time I have to boomer. Oh yeah, we could, we could actually flip it and use the word, no, this is not flipping it, sorry. This is just, we could start to use the term boomer rather than it being the type of person, the person's the boomer. It can be the action, right? Like if you're boomer, to do a boomer is to, like, it's the slow and clunky thing that you're doing. It's the ungraceful, tech-wise. I'm not saying that boomers can't be graceful when they're playing tennis or like doing ballet or some shit. So sharing the screen. That fake ADHD, bro, is kicking super hard today. But I've got this coffee. Hopefully that'll help. Or will that make it worse? Only one delicious way to find out. Boom. Boom. Right. You guys don't understand how fucking bullish I am on Pulse Chain. What am I doing here? Pulse Chain. You guys don't understand how fucking bullish I am on Pulse Chain, yo. So fucking bullish. I heard this epic statement that applies to Pulse Chain earlier today on a short about another L1 that hasn't pumped yet. And this guy was saying, when you have a quality L1 that has not pumped yet and everything else has pumped, the reason that you're holding it is not because you think that it's going to outperform, just outperform, say, Bitcoin, or perform well from where it is here, or catch up on the other ones and then perform as well as them. The reason you're holding that shit is because you're expecting it to absolutely tear face, bro. You are expecting that shit to rocket past all those other ones and fuck them up, bro. Not just catch up, literally just absolutely fuck them up. The momentum when you're on a chain that is so much higher quality than this other garbage that is pumped. That's called a slingshot, bitch. And you better bring a neck brace, because without it, your coin is going to be worth more, but you're not going to be around to enjoy it, because that thing's going to snap your neck as it fucking accelerates at 15 fucking times the speed of light, straight past the competition. Not that it was ever competition, bro. What are you even talking about? So, that's incredible. I was trying to bring up a chart of PLS, and the universe was like, nah, bro, you were about to talk about these other two coins. Here's the chart that you were about to talk about. So this is quite a new coin, right? And I actually thought the meme was pretty funny, right? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie just because it's not Tangang. Tangang memes are always on a fucking really S tier level, right? So you can't fuck with Tang memes. They're always really good. But for a non-Tangang meme, like, factor that in, that this was not done by the Tangang. So your expectations should be super fucking low at this point. As soon as I say, by the way, this meme was not Tangang, expectations down below the floor. Dig a hole to find them, right? It's Die Hard. You know what? I'm not going to explain it. You guys get it. You see Bruce Willis in the background. You know it ain't Christmas, but this thing is fucking making people feel like it's the night before Christmas, because this thing has gone up. Chart points exactly to $1 million. If we go to a slightly higher, the coin's only been around for a few hours or some shit. Let's just go to an hourly chart and check that. Oh no, more like a couple of days, maybe 3 days. It's on its third day of life. On the third day, God said, let it pump for a bit before I fucking dump on these clowns. Dump on these motherfuckers. They can't see the future. I can. It's almost, trading against these dumbasses is almost too easy. Can you imagine God versus a human in a trading competition? Oof. Would people even tune in for that? I mean, I know they love people getting curb stomped even when the fight is actually not fair. I think people would watch it. I think people would watch God versus human in a trading competition. So this is, this is a relatively new coin with a relatively good meme, with a relatively good looking chart, with a relatively modest, I don't know if this is, so here's a pro tip. This is very important. Whenever you're looking at a new coin, and if you care about being early, you need to go and find the very first pair that coin ever existed in on the chain. And that's where you look at how far up it is from the start. because there'll be some fucking sniper or founder or someone in there who got their coins like early, right? Where they paid $1 and got like 1 billion fucking coins. So you want to make sure. So assuming if this was actually, you know what, lots of you are so fucking dumb. I can't even take that risk. We actually have to go and find the first chart. Otherwise people are going to fuck this up. Let's go. What was it? Hard. Let's get hard. Look, the memes write themselves. So, and by the way, I don't hold any of this yet. I don't hold any of this coin. So if you guys think I'm like soft shilling it, you know I'm not soft shilling it because I only ever hard shill. And when I'm hard shilling, you fucking know about it. So there's nothing soft about the way I shill. So this is, where's the first one, right? So this one's 2 days, 5 hours. Look, already 3 days, 3 hours. So it was not the first one. So lucky I didn't let you guys fuck that up. So there were 3 here. Okay. These were all created around the same time. Fuck. That's going to be really difficult to work out which one was actually first because they almost fucking made all 3 of these right at the very start. Can I be fucked going through and working it out? No, absolutely not. Now this coin doesn't get charted at all because I can't be fucked. What, do they think I'm here to do math or something? Didn't we tell that fucking professor that he needs to make it fun? Otherwise I'm not doing it. Guys, make it fun or I'm not doing it. Why do you think I actually participate in the Tang Gang? Because it's fun. So what's the next coin? Solid X. Oh, we already kind of talked about this where we said it's up like a gazillion percent. It's almost got a $1 billion market cap. I mean, yeah, like if they've done some funny business where some wallet that they've put some wallet aside with like 99% of the tokens so that the actual market cap, fuck, it would still be too high. What's a billion? This is how fucking crazy this is. Say they got 99% of the supply and put it and when not, that's gonna be fake circulating just to pump the cap up. Then it just means you would divide this by 100 because there's only 1% circulating. That's still $100 million. That's still like way higher than any of the coins, like any of the meme coins on this chain. But yeah, look, I mean, if it, someone told me that there's someone involved that is like gonna fucking send it, but I think I may have actually been told that about every single cryptocurrency that's ever been pitched to me in my entire life. So I don't fucking know why I kind of believed it like a little bit more on this one. It might be because when I looked at it, the chart was actually going up and like around that time, a lot of shit was going down. So, but I shouldn't be falling for that kind of bias, right? Like it's, yeah, look, enter at your own risk. Like that's, whenever the shit's like this, the bullish case is it's in an uptrend. The trend is your friend. The bear case is like, this is overheated as fuck and has a nearly $1 billion market cap. So, and if the stories are true, if the one guy pumping it runs out of economic energy or just decides that he's going to go and pump something different, then you're all fucked. So price of each coin is 40. I kind of like seeing that people are fucking around with the tokenomics and giving, so the fucking around with the unit bias. So you're starting to see coins that have actually got values in the cents, values in the tens of cents, values in the dollars, values in the tens of dollars. We've got that kind of distribution in the Tang Gang. We've got a couple of new coins now that are like Rat and Fruit. They're both, oh wait, no, they're actually both, they're not both spooky deployed, but they're kind of like spooky's a fan, right? Like as in, and that's what matters, right? It matters who's like being supportive of the coin at more so, or at least as much as who deployed it. And so those coins have got single-digit dollar price tags now. I think like 5 and 9. We'll look at them. We'll look at the charts. What else have we got? Take a quick look at Yacht. Actually, no, we won't. The chart's actually quite wrecked. We're gonna. This show is about hyping fucking green candles, not showing charts that are like partially wrecked. Now, by the way, I'm not censoring the yacht community here, although I have actually recently been called the king of censorship. I got called it, and the Tang Gang actually got called the kings of censorship. And I mean, that makes sense, right? If the Tang Gang is the kings of censorship, then someone who's in the Tang Gang, a gang member, would be a fill in the blank. Where do you think I'm going with this? King of censorship. You know what, bitch? At least I'm the king of something. I don't see a crown on your head. At least I'm the king of something. And wait, block, removed from space, censored. Looks like you were right, motherfucker. And now I'm going to use my divine powers, the royalty that was bestowed upon me. I am whatever you say I am. So that part of the story didn't happen. I allow these mofos to continue to look foolish every day. Go and look. Yo, if you want to see, I don't know if it's going to make you laugh as much as it makes me laugh. It makes me fucking laugh, man. But if you want to see stupidity that may or may not make you laugh, just look at look on any of my tweets. If you see comments from the same person every time, like if there's one person that replies to every single one of my tweets, and I don't even tweet that often, right? So it's not that crazy. I'm not saying that they're necessarily insane, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you are going to at least see stupidity, and you might actually also laugh. I know I do. I fucking laugh. I fucking laugh hard at these idiots, man. Holy shit. Fuck it. Sorry, I'm laughing. Dude, I'm laughing just thinking about how dumb these motherfuckers are. So, okay. Yo. What chart are we looking at next? We can't just be mocking motherfuckers for the entire stream. So let's go. Should we look at HOA? I think that thing's turning around. If we look at it against Pulse, it's rare that you will see an asset of this fucking quality level that is on a dip this heavy. But by the way, look at should we do the zoomed out HOA thing? Is that what the people want? Do you motherfucker, are you starting to get scared and you need me to zoom out? You hear Bitcoin OG saying zoom out all the time, but what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means to me. It means I take the whole computer, throw it out the window, I go to the beach. I come back when I'm rich. No, zooming out means you look at the history of the asset to see that what is going on is nowhere near as fucking bad as how you feel. That your emotions, and I'm only talking to noobs here, like people or people that can't control their emotions. How you feel does not match reality. And the sad part, the thing that should scare the absolute fuck out of you, this should scare you so much that you immediately stop doing it, is when you are not operating within reality, you are insane by definition. So do you want to be a fucking nutter, or do you want to fucking get on the winning train and zoom the fuck out? So you zoom out and you measure some dips and you say, people panicked here. So people panic, people panicked on this dip. You guys can see the screen, right? People panicked on this dip here. They capitulated 43%. Yo. Told you to zoom in. Now I'm going to, I told you to zoom out. Now I'm about to zoom the fuck in to prove another point. These motherfuckers capitulated 45%. There was a single candle that just went down half the fucking price, wiped. These motherfuckers capitulated. Do you know what that was? That was the fucking bottom, bro. That was probably, I would almost consider that the all-time low, because this stuff at the start is kind of like, there just weren't that many people in the community, and it arguable. I at least discount like the first few days of price action. So if it wasn't the all-time, if you say, well, then that makes this the all-time low, it was kind of like the second time that there was an actual swing low, right? So yeah, so these motherfuckers capitulated, price got chopped in. I could just stop there, bro. I could just stop right there and be like, price got chopped in half on the day. And it was the most profitable time to buy HOA literally ever, right? So anyway, not counting wicks, this first time that HOA pulled back was a 70% pullback against PLS. Do I need to measure all of them? I don't, and I'm not going to. You can see that they're sort of roughly, well, that one's roughly of the same scale. That one's slightly less, but it was pretty brutal because it went down by quite a lot. And then when it looked like it was recovering, guess what? Smack down again, right? That one's fucking 56%. And then on the way back up, smack back down, 30%. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Oh, you just threw in a mil. Now you've got 700 grand. Now you got 666. So not only do people that you look at your wallet think that you're some kind of like Satan worshipping devil, but you've also lost a third of your money on paper. How do you feel? Maybe you should capitulate like these guys over here. Maybe you should give me a real good buying opportunity, but no. So the shit gets hectic, right? And what ends up happening is it's downtrend until the fucking trend breaks. So coming over here, let's measure this one, right? It's not, I actually thought it was 70, but it must have been 70 on the dollar price, 70% down on the dollar price. This is actually only 60. So this actually hasn't gone down yet as deep as this one. And it's, you know, so look, they're all about the same. All of these ones here, one, like at least sort of three of them had some, you know, had some declines against PLS that were of a similar scale. So what do you guys think is going to happen next? Do you think the boys are just going to go and get some water guns and spray some, get some Nerf guns and shoot at the chart with a few bullets that are just going to bounce off? Or do you think the boys are going to go and get out a fucking rocket launcher and send this thing straight to Valhalla? So, and it's not even the boys. When I say the boys, it's the market, right? The boys equals the market. So yeah, it's always, no one likes seeing the assets that they hold go down in price, but I think it's less scary when you realize that this shit is not actually new, right? This is not the furthest that it's gone down. This is not the furthest that asset has gone down. And I would say, well, actually, no, it hasn't broken that downtrend yet, right? But I'll show you one that has. It's a little coin that everyone loves. It's a coin that has captured the hearts and minds of the Pulse Chain community and the broader crypto space. You guessed it, motherfucker. It's dick with butt. Check this shit out. Now, David thinks he's got a better way of drawing this line. Guess what, David? I'm the fucking self-appointed king of censorship. So if you ever say that shit ever again, I'm going to censor the fuck out of you so I don't have to deal with any competition. So this is how we do it. This is how we draw it. Here's a 4-hour chart. I mean, David thinks he's got a way that he can draw this line that makes it look like the breakout was earlier. Can you really though? I mean, yo, maybe if you ignore like half the price history and put it down like through here. You know, sometimes I actually play this game, right? Sometimes I'll play this game. So say we're back here and we're on the drop, right? And I'm noticing, okay, this thing's in a steep, heavy downtrend. I draw the downtrend in, and then when that thing breaks, if it puts in a high, puts in a high or whatever and starts going down again, I'm like, okay, where's the next downtrend? And so you continue just breaking downtrends until you get to the point where it's like there's no more to break, which is now. There are no more downtrends that are possible to draw on this chart. Do you know what that means? Well, it doesn't mean that the boys are like loading fucking Nerf guns into the back of the truck. That's what is not happening right now. And so, yeah, dick with butt, looking good, looking really good. Should we look at some charts that actually let's look at Hex before we forget, since that one was actually sent into the Dilly DAO. And it must have been the Pulse Hex. Anyway, we'll do both. We'll do both. Just because that person's such a fucking G, man. Like that really surprised me. I didn't expect anyone would ever send Hex to the Dilly DAO. Didn't see it coming. It was a Black Swan event of the Dilly DAO. It was a Dilly DAO Black Swan. So, yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is a perfect example where TA would have failed you. Where if you said, look, this TA, the TA on this is saying there's a flag, and if it breaks out, that's what the target is. It kind of looked like it was breaking out, and then it just failed about halfway up the run, so it only made half of that target, and then just faded the fuck out. So Pulse Hex is just under a cent now. I mean, that is a price that is absolutely insane. Like, I'm not going to cry on stream, but as soon as I stop this stream, I'm going to be bawling my fucking eyes out. I refuse to cry on stream, but I'm fighting back the tears, bro. I am on the verge of just flipping the desk. Man, it's not fair, bro. It's not fair. It's not fair. How dare this asset betray me like this? You got congratulations, whoever sent that hex into the chart, set that hex into the Dilly DAO, trying to make me cry on stream, bro. Cold, bro, cold. That shit is ice cold. I thought you were a G. Thought you were my friend. So, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. All choked up. So, let's play the downtrend game. Even though this is minimal. Oh, what's that? Oh shit. Ooh, finding support on the downtrend. Ooh. Go all in, mom. Sorry about that. I forgot to mute the mic. I should have. 1 second. So, for those who could lip read, you know I'm not very nice to my mother. So that's a whole nother story. So this is good. This is looking good. This is looking good for maximum cope. I think we're going to see maximum cope, maximum community capitulation. It's been surprising, right? I'm just going to delete the TA that didn't work. Just kidding. Yeah, it's been really good. I've seen the timelines just filled with positivity. I don't see anyone coping really. And I think, look, we've got a lot of green. We've got a lot of, like, a heap of green. So this is the hex chart. In fact, I will actually get rid of these lines. You're allowed to do it when you're live because then there's a record that you remove the lines. So, I mean, yeah, look, I mean, this part here is disappointing. This could have just kept going up, yo. We will look at the other hex as well. What's my point here? What's my point here? Do we even care? Do we even care? I mean, look, I was in a Twitter space. I was in a Twitter space where someone said the Hexagon community objectively is the most lettuce-handed, weak-willed, no conviction motherfuckers that they have ever seen in all of blockchain history and probably actual history, just most of history everywhere. If you look on the chain, not only did these motherfuckers totally fumble the fucking bag and just cheat the fuck out of generational wealth, but they had to fucking penalize themselves to do it. For mostly, lots of them were EESing and nuking their actual number. So they were capitulating in dollars and token amount and fucking willpower and fucking honor and everything. Just everything. Just absolutely everything, right? Everything. And this is no disrespect to anyone who was like, I actually need the money and this was my my stop loss, if you will, of like, I can't afford to lose any more than this. I have to get out or whatever. This is not targeted at individuals saying that that they're weak-willed or that they did the wrong thing. It's just because it can always go lower as well, right? Like some people that cheated out, people were mocking people that cheated out at like 15 cents, at 10 cents, at 20 cents, or whatever. And those people, they're ahead, right? Like as in they could actually just spend a 20th of the money that they got from selling there and get their whole bag back now, right? So the point is that without being able to see the future, this person's just making an objective commentary on how many, like what we see in terms of capitulation, EESing, just relentless selling, and says as a whole, not targeting at any one person, just on average, these are weak-minded, weak-willed, lettuce-handed cheats. The community as a whole, if you had to categorize the community and give them, if you were being forced, gun to the head, bro, gun to the head, you have to paint this community with one brush. You only get one color. And I know you want to anyway, you racist prick, but you only get one color to paint this entire group of people. Then this person would have chosen lettuce green. Lettuce green. That pale green that's almost white, bro. Barely even a color. So naturally, I took offense, went on the offensive, censored that motherfucker. Censorship king. No, that's not what I did. I engaged in a intellectual discussion where I said we should have a fucking competition. We should have a competition, Colosseum style, fight to the death. Every community gets to participate, and then when we look on chain, whichever community ends up, and we're not trying to dictate what people do and shit like that. Everyone's still allowed to do whatever. But then we look at the end and we look at the scoreboard and we say, which of these communities was just fucking weak and cheated as a team? And who were the fucking strongest motherfuckers in the game? And so we all know what community will win that fucking competition if we were to do it. And so I thought that would be fun. I thought that would be a fun way to do it. We would just need the way that you would measure that shit, right? The way, are we measuring by the number of Red Bull cans? Is like the Red Bull can type? Is that the scale that we're going with to measure this fucking particular contest? Or are we or are we not doing it? Are we just allowing scammers to thrive and like repeat their scams over and over again? getting this price, this price turning around and going immediately to $1 million, just like the original trajectory of the chart and the arrow that was in there, the random line to $1 million. Have we seen that chart lately? Have we seen that chart lately? I mean, I don't think I've seen that chart lately. There's probably a reason why. There's probably a reason why people are not currently showing that chart. And that reminds me, I want to read you guys out a tweet. This is a tangent original. This is a tweet that I wrote this morning. Didn't require anyone to write it for me. Didn't require AI. Didn't steal it off other people like I normally do. Didn't do any of the standard Web3 techniques of how to create a tweet. I just thought it myself and wrote it down and put it on the internet. It says, where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, I've been retweeting the homies. Oh, I did actually steal this one. I absolutely stole this one. Yeah. Not even joking. Yeah, this one I did actually steal. That's actually rare for me. That's actually super rare. Normally almost everything I ever fucking tweet out is my own shit. And if it's from someone else, then they'll be credited and or retweeted or whatever. But this one, I wasn't a fan of the person that was the original, so I just decided to just fucking steal that shit and give no credit. No credit for the homies. Fuck that. Not when I can just take credit for it and no one would ever even know if I hadn't already self-snitched on myself live on fucking YouTube. But here's the deal. When we begin rallying soon, cringefluencers will come out of the floorboards with claims that they remained bullish the whole time. The only thing that will have changed is the price. And it's like, that is obvious. However, I really like the way that it's been framed, where it really grabs people and just tells them like, yo, this is obvious. Like, observe the behaviors of these motherfuckers. Observe their behavior. Look at the people who are showing up every day and giving you consistent messaging. And then look at the motherfuckers who disappear when their narrative is not what they like and then just show up for the glory. Next. What's the next chart we're looking at? We were going to look at the other hex. I can't find the line to $1 million. I can't find it anywhere. So we're going to look at the other hex. I think it's actually E hex. You know, look, I was on Crypto 7's stream and someone asked me to look at PEPE and we pulled up a chart. And I struggled to find the chart on Deck Screener because it wasn't what I thought it would. It wasn't what I thought it would be. And like people were like, "Oh, go to this site that you don't use and this other site that you don't use." And then people were giving me shit for like not being aware of like one of the things that they consider to be like the most important part of the ecosystem. It's like, okay, bro, like so say I want updates on what's going on with liquid loans. Do I like ask myself, or do I expect people to come to me for that information? No. There's a liquid loans Telegram with people that spend their whole day specifically specializing in being able to explain and talk about that tech. Like, I don't need to know everything about everything. And so one of the things that I didn't know was where to find your shitty chart, right? Get over yourself. Like you think you're important. Actually, your shit is probably, whoa. There is absolutely no reason to go fucking nuclear against the one sub community where their shit is actually going up at the moment. Let's put the weapons down, gentlemen. So EHEX, yeah, this time I was right. So this is EHEX against PLS. Oh, that thing's just bled out. I actually like this chart better. Like I actually, so anyone who's from legacy finance, I believe, would agree with me that if you were picking between these two charts, just if you didn't know what the assets were and you're like, look, there's two assets, then they're not even necessarily related, might not even be in the same industry, might not even be in the same, like, whatever, right? Like they're just two price charts. Which one is better looking for a buy? And hopefully we were comparing them on the same time scale. I would actually pick this one, because the other one, you need it to bounce off that downtrend, and then even then it's still technically in a downtrend. Whereas this thing is doing the bigger the base, the higher into space, right? This is the bore everyone to death before going to the fucking moon. And so who knows which way each of them's going to go, and if they're both going to go up violently, which one's going to pop first. Who cares though? You don't need to know the answer to that question. All you need to know is, wait, what do we want to know? I want to know which one's going to go the hardest. I want to know which one's got a G community that doesn't give up when the chips are down. I want to know that the community that surrounds that coin are not a bunch of weak-minded motherfuckers that can't think for themselves, that have to be told what to think by someone, a founder, say, for example, right? Obviously, I'm not talking about anything specific here, but imagine, let's just take a hypothetical where there are two coins, right? Let's call one of them E hex and let's call one of them P hex, right? Just make some names up. Let's just say hypothetically, one of them's got a community of weak-minded motherfuckers that just do what they're told. They can't think for themselves. They have to fucking wait for daddy to tell them whether the coin that they're invested in is the, oh, do I still hold this one, daddy? Oh, what about this one over here? And that when the chips are down, bro, they give up. The fuck, bro? Bro, when the chips are down, their family is relying on them to be the motherfucker that's going to pull it together, tell everyone that it's going to be okay, and find a fucking solution within a time frame before everyone else notices that it's actually fucked, before the wifey comes in and says, we can't afford to feed the kids. Do you want a motherfucker like that that's just going to be like, hey, I'm going to go to the gas station, I'll be right back, and fucking flee and never come back? Or do you want the motherfucker that's like, sweet, another challenge, sick, how do I fucking man the fuck up and take this fucking thing to $1 billion market cap where it fucking belongs? How do I get not just these kids that I'm responsible for, but every kid in the entire world to look up to me like a fucking hero? Spoiler alert, it's definitely not giving up. It's definitely not giving up, guys. Or the other option is, do you want a bunch of motherfucking G's that are open-minded, think for themselves, man the fuck up, pull in the homies, call a meeting when shit's going wrong, make the hard decisions, man the fuck up, and back the shit that they've been saying is the best shit ever, literally maintaining a consistent narrative and not being a fucking hypocrite? Whose team do you want to be on, bro? But I mean, luckily we don't have to deal with anything like that in our communities, because that would be like immediately obvious to me what fucking team I want to be on, bro. Immediately obvious. That would be a no-brainer. Holy shit. If that had to take me more than a few seconds to work out who I want on my team, then I don't deserve to win the game. I'll just sit by the sidelines and watch everyone else play. So, look, there's been a lot of community takeovers lately. We've had one within the Tang gang. Do you know why people get so fucking inspired about a community takeover? Do you know what really speaks to people to their core when they see a successful community takeover? Could it be that it ties directly into the whole point of crypto? Is no leaders, no heroes, no appeal to authority, no fucking one person able to fuck shit up. So when a community takeover occurs, it reminds everyone, hey, yeah, actually, this whole thing is about us coming together and running this shit ourselves. We run this shit. But it also means that we, in a way, we get benefits. It's with great power comes great responsibility. So while you're there responsible for shit, there's a lot of benefit that comes with that. But there's a lot of other stuff that comes with that a lot of people don't like, and that's why they don't do it. That's why barely any people have the fucking strength to do that shit and take that path and be responsible for their own decisions and the success of the community. Some people genuinely, and do you know why people mock the meme of like dev do something? Do you know why that quote is mocked and laughed at and people think what a fucking idiot? Is because the person that says dev do something, or why is the coin not going up? Can you guys pump the price? Is this a scam because the price is going down, and all of that nonsense? Is they want to barely do any research other than like what is the CA and come along and dude, not only do they want everyone else to do the work to make the fucking price go up, they also want us to hold their hands psychologically when it doesn't, to make sure that they don't panic sell their fucking bags. Could you be any more dependent on others, bro? I'm trying to think of how that motherfucker could be any more dependent on the people who are doing all the fucking work to baby them psychologically through any fucking dip. No. That's the maximum amount. That's the maximum amount of fucking dependency that exists within the crypto space. Let's go to the comments. Let's go to the comments and just see if people think that I'm being too negative. Oh, guys, stop being toxic. 2:30 a.m. for me. That's from Zuka. About to jeet the PC. So Jay Everything is finding my my commentary funny. That's great. That's good. True Blue says hello. It was justified. Zuka likes, but when I said, I'm not saying boomers can't be graceful when doing ballet or some shit. When they're doing yoga, when they're fucking doing yoga or Tai Chi, they can absolutely be graceful. As soon as they pick up something electronic, boom, it's clunky as fuck. So, Maddie's in here. What's up, man? Take a look, guys. Take a look. There's another conference coming up that Maddie's hosting. How do I get around a failed swap on hard? Well, any crypto that's like being volatile, increase slippage, reduce the amount that you're trying to buy in the buy. So smaller size buys, which is effectively the same thing as when it's the same. It's speaking to the same thing as when you're increasing the slippage. It's accounting for that volatility. It's making it more likely that it's going to allow the thing to go through. Really aggressive gas, so that hopefully your shit gets prioritized within the block and actually gets put through before the things that are potentially going to create even more volatility and take you out of the zone. And there's probably a couple of others that I'm just forgetting off the top of my head of what you can do to try and rectify when you're getting transactions not going through. One other one is I actually stop using smart routers. So I'll actually leave PEPE, so that's very rare for me, and go directly to direct to the pair. And so I'll find whatever the primary pair of that asset is, go to that DEX and turn off all the bullshit. Like, so no auto routing and because auto routing is different from smart routing, by the way, but like no auto routing and none of that other shit that thing. So it's basically like a direct swap on that one pair. And shit, what else? Try a different wallet. Yeah, you guys figure it out. Like, or maybe some people can comment, but there's a range of things that you can try to do to try and force fuck your trades through. T-shares are on premium. No thanks, T-shares are on premium. I don't know whether that's a pro or anti Hex comment. Like, are you saying that they're on a premium, that they're expensive, or Tangent the Brave? Lies Beneath the Truth has been a viewer of my streams since the very, very, very early days. So same with Ash. Super Hex is in here saying long time no see. Very true. Cheers, man. Good to see you. And yeah, I haven't been streaming for a while, even though I've been trying to do it more frequently. It's like every time I try to do it more frequently, it happens less frequently. Whoa, the universe is conspiring against me. Oh, I heard a really good productivity tip from Jordan Peterson in a short, and I was already doing it. He said, you have to negotiate with yourself. So say you identify something that you haven't done, right? Like your room is messy and you haven't cleaned it for like months. You have to identify clearly that cleaning the room is too much. It's too much for you, right? Like you can't handle it, right? You can't handle doing it. Otherwise you would have already done it. So negotiate with yourself down to what you think you are able to do and will actually do. So are you willing to like pick up all the items off the floor, so at least that the floor area is clean, if you're not going to clean like actually the whole room and in all the drawers and cupboards and on the desks and on the bed and shit, right? And if you're willing to do that, right? And so, and I had actually found, not with cleaning, but like I had found that I was actually doing that with myself. Stuff that I'd been like shelving all the time and prioritizing doing crypto over, I was already negotiating with myself, being like, can you just do a bit of it before going back to crypto? So Peterson for the win. And people are saying a bunch of hellos and shit. That's very cool. I'm just featuring them all. Toby One and Ash. Hi Ho Hex. Hi Tangent. Have you looked into Icarus yet? I haven't had time, man. First non-RH token I've got excited about in a long time. Oh, someone did actually tell me you were shilling some shit. Like, so that must be it. That must be the one. So, yeah, look, I mean, if someone in that community wants to send it to the Dilly DAO, then it'll get charted on this stream. And so, and I know I never shill anything but RH stuff. Yeah, that's what someone did actually tell me that. They're like, they were actually framing it, don't take offense, but they were framing it as like hexagon capitulation. They were saying, as more and more hexagons that used to like literally never talk about, and you know what, maybe they would even accuse me of that as well, right? They probably categorize me, and so they would look at me as an early capitulation of RH Maxi, even though like I'm RH Maxi as in the man and his products, and like it's so I've actually flipped it now. If you look at my Twitter bio, it says on Team RH, right? And it doesn't say that about any other motherfucker in my bio, right? So because an AFK friend came to me and said, yo, I'm seeing like she's new enough to the space that I value her third person perspective. It's like external enough. It's internal enough that she's up to date with what's going on. It's external enough that it's not like poisoned by like of being too close to it, right? Poison's the wrong word. Short-sighted because you're too close to what's going on. And she was like, yo, you need to remove, she doesn't tell me what to do, but like she was like, you know how you've got RH Maxi in your bio? She's like, whenever I see anything to do with RH Maxi on the timeline, it makes me want to fucking throw up. I feel physically ill when I see RH Maxi because the people who have been accused of it, as well as the people who self-profess to be it, most of the shit I'm seeing on the timeline from those categories of people is just absolutely disgusting. And like, so, and even just, yeah, the shit that's being leveled at those people and the shit that those people are saying and all of it, just all of it, everything to do with the term RH Maxi has become so disgusting to her that it makes her feel physically ill. And I was like, yeah, that ain't good. Like, that ain't good. Maybe I'm and I like agreed, and I'd seen enough to be like, that's like not a unreasonable take. I'm gonna remove that shit out of my bio. I'm gonna say I'm on Team RH. I think that's a more wholesome way of saying it, that because I fucking am on Team RH. And so but basically, so people basically saying like people who used to be like dominantly RH, whatever you want to call it, like on Team RH Maxi or whatever, over time are capitulating to talking about more than RH coins as they, for whatever reason, right? Like they find they finally work out that you don't have to be like, it's not a betrayal to RH that you went and bought another crypto that wasn't one of his tickers. Like that's not how the shit works, right? So they either work that out or they need more immediate gains, and they're like, I want coins that are like, those coins are probably going to pump, but I want coins that are pumping like right now. I want to FOMO chase the green candles and wreck myself. And so, and various other reasons, right? One of the biggest ones is actually people launching their own coins. You'll find people will very quickly stop promoting Richard's coins and promoting a different coin when it's their coin, right? And I'm not going to bother to explain to you guys why that is, right? It's the money. It's the money. Right? Someone promoting their own coin, they stand to benefit much greater financially than promoting a coin that they didn't found. So I'm not sure about this coin and your relationship to it. So no one can accuse me of like saying anything rude, because if I did say something rude, then that's the fault of the team. It's the fault of the team for not creating something that didn't fall within the categories of things that I just shat on. So notice how I'm maintaining never my fault. Never my fault. It's the Web3 way. It's always someone else's fault. The DuPont method. So I just call everything the DuPont method when it's like wholly ridiculous and still makes sense. It's a motherfucking paradox. It's the DuPont method, right? So we are going to read all these awesome comments, people saying hello. I'm loving that shit. This chat is insanely active for the time of the day. I said that there was going to be no one here. Motherfuckers just showing up. Is it a green day or something? Are the charts green today? By the way, most of the people who I've featured and shouted out so far actually show up every day regardless of the price chart. So that was not meant to sound like some jaded ex. Oh, well, yeah, actually, you only show up for me when the times are good. And you never actually asked me about how I felt that one day where I had a bad day and you actually didn't know because I didn't tell you. And then, but the real reason why you didn't even know is because you never fucking asked. And that, and that actually That actually literally is a conversation that I was a part of very recently, and I really hope she's not watching right now because she actually does have this channel. Because one time when she was losing her shit at me and I was trying to show that I was I was like, yo, I was on a fucking live stream. Here's the fucking link if you don't believe me. Not that I ever have to prove anything to you. I never have to prove myself. I always tell you the truth. And if you don't believe me, that's your fucking problem. But you know what? I'm feeling fucking generous today. So here's the link. Here's the link to prove that I was on a live stream and that was the reason I didn't reply to your fucking messages. And guess what? The rest of the night, I'm not replying to your messages. At least this time you fucking know why. Ahead of schedule. So I'm fucking half joking, guys. I'm fucking half joking. So I've yet to cash out a single hex on either chain. Baller, dude. That's baller. I'm trying to think if I've sold any. Oh, you know what? So sometimes I need to buy a coin so bad. Like, say, HOA earlier today before I actually aped in. I had that feeling where I was like, I need to buy this coin right now, real hard, real fast, right? The wallet that I'm on might only have certain liquid acids in it. Sometimes your biggest bags are the things that are the easiest to use to buy the fucking shit because you're like, well, I've got so much of that coin that if I use that to ape this bag and then it goes flying off to the moon, I'm only sad by like this tiny little baby fraction in percent terms. But if I use one of these other bags where I don't have very much of it, and then that thing fucking goes on a moon run, boy, I'm going to have a bad day. And I'm going to take it out on everyone else because it's always someone else's fault, right? So I don't want that for them. I don't want to cause other people to have a bad day because I'm having a bad day. I wish that chick had that same policy. But anyway, when that happens, it's safer from a what if this other coin moon's perspective to use your biggest bag to buy the coin that you're trying to ape quickly and then work it out later, right? You tell yourself at the time, I'll buy it back. But then you never do. And you never notice until that other coin is mooning like fuck. And you're like, you goddamn bitch. You goddamn bitch. You shut your pretty mouth. I don't want to fucking hear it. Pick a day where my fucking crypto net wealth didn't get chopped in half to pick this fucking fight with me. I'm gonna crush you no matter what. There is no competition here. I am going to destroy your shit. It is going to be epic how much I'm going to destroy you in this argument. However, if you choose a day where my crypto portfolio did not just get chopped in fucking half, I'm going to do it in a way where there's like a small percent chance that you might not end up in tears. There will be a chance for you that you do not end up in the fetal position, a fucking mess. And isn't that better than the alternative, which is no chance? There's no chance. There's no chance for this to end without you fucking crying your eyes out. So let's it's obviously up to you, bro. It's obviously up to you. The choice is always yours. Oh, look at this. Look at this badass wedge. Oh, shit. Did it just break out of that badass wedge? Damn, bro. I mean, maybe it's, guys, maybe it's a flag and it's going down to like -$5. Are we still on the hex chart? I actually like this chart. I think it's great. I think it's great. We've switched over to comments. I just want to go through here and see if people can like see who actually thinks I'm joking and who thinks I'm serious. So I love the backstory to that coin you shield. RH would be proud. So, oh yeah, we were talking about, oh yeah, you know, so I've talked a lot about lettuce-handed motherfuckers. So in multiple different points, multiple different areas. Cool. That's sounding good so far. So yeah, so I mean, this is something that I like. I partially agree with and partially disagree. Let's discuss, right? I'll try and keep this quick, and I'll try and be serious for once in my life. So Toby once said, I think the reason so many capitulated in Hex is because of the overwhelming shilling of meme tokens. They just couldn't resist, and most will regret those moves. So I'll tell you what I agree with and what I disagree with about this is, yes, the meme coins were a distraction and a tempting thing, but I don't blame the people that were shilling them. So I would reframe this to make it more the fault of like the weak-handed, weak-mindedness of the people who. So if you go on Twitter, you'll see that there's a lot of shilling going on every day. Do I buy any of that shit? No. Do you know why? Because I'm not weak-willed and I've got conviction in the coins that I hold. So I see these things being shilled in a way by heaps of people, and even some people that I respect, and even people that I know have got big followings. And the narrative starts to build in your head, like, yeah, maybe this thing will pump. It seems to have a lot of support, whatever it is, right? Maybe I should do some research on this. Guess what? No research required. I don't buy the shit. And most of the time, like, maybe you'll miss like one play in 100 that actually took off. But most of the shit you're seeing being shilled. So I've got the conviction in what I hold that there's no amount of, so a drug dealer never sells you drugs, right? Like, so I'll just say in first person for comic effect, and also so that I'm not speaking on behalf of others, right? Ain't no drug dealer ever sold me no drugs. Drugs sell themselves, right? I think this is a Chris Rock stand-up I'm quoting right now. So you were never standing there minding your own business and someone came along and sold yo some drugs, right? That's Chris Rock. It's the same with meme coins. I don't blame the people shilling them, because it's like, if the person was weak enough that they're gonna go and ape a fucking thing just because someone told them, hey, buy this coin, then they kind of like not gonna make it. So and this is something important. This is life advice. You can never wait for the rest of the world to start acting right. That's never gonna happen. Like, as in, well, maybe, like, but it shouldn't be a reason why you don't start acting right. It shouldn't be a reason why you, like, if you are waiting for the rest of the world to stop shilling, it's like, oh, we can be a successful community. We just need everyone else on the timeline to stop shilling tickers. What? So wait, let me get this straight. So it's going to be a success provided that no one breaks ranks from the community and mentions another ticker. Okay, how about we put a pin in that idea and we just launch some more rug pulls, right? Like, as in what, like, so I don't blame the shillers. I blame the market. I blame the immaturity of the market. I blame the weak-willed motherfuckers, lettuce-handed, weak-minded people that just need to be. Again, it comes back to this PHEX mentality of like, I need to be told what to do. I need to be told what to think, and I need to know that the majority of people agree with me. That's how can you believe that some of the people that I debated on this topic thought that more people, I've got more people that agree with me as like a point that's in their favor? What? I don't even know if that's true because I haven't checked the numbers. But if that's true, that just means, again, it's pointing again to the weak-minded attitude of needing to know that you're in the majority to believe that you're right about something. Guess what? The majority gets it wrong all the time. All the time. Like, and sometimes to catastrophic consequence, to like the level of consequence that I can't even say on this mic because it might ban the entire YouTube channel. That's how wrong the majority gets shit often. So yes, people did, I agree, people did get tempted away from their bags. But I disagree that it's the point of that it's the blame of the overwhelming shilling. It's not due to that. It's due to, and here's my second point to counter that idea is, if it hadn't been meme coins, it would have been something else. That just happened to be the narrative that took off, and for good reason as well, by the way, because meme coins have got a lot of benefits that I'm not going to go into here, from like legal and tax perspective and shit like that other coins just cannot have by definition, right? So meme coins, and they're easy and they're fun and they're easy for normies to understand, and they're simple, and there's heaps of reasons. There's heaps and heaps of reasons. I'm just scratching the surface of what's awesome about meme coins. And it's not surprising that it became a big part of what was pumping, like in terms of the subcategory of crypto. And I don't believe, some people are like, oh, it'll just rotate out and then meme coins won't be a thing later in the cycle. I really doubt that. I really doubt that meme coins are just going to suddenly like stop performing and not have a place later in the cycle. That's unlikely, bro. But anyway, they just couldn't resist. They could have, but they didn't. So I wouldn't say couldn't. I'd say they didn't. They didn't resist. I believe that these groups of people, or at least the majority of them, could have had the willpower to resist the temptation to go and lose all their money chasing green candles and fucking aping into rugs on a chain that itself is a rug. Literally a chain that turns itself off, is pausable, and is centralized and VC backed. They just couldn't wait to fade the greatest chain in the crypto space to go and, man, if I finish this sentence, I'm actually going to cry on stream. So, and most will regret those moves. Yeah, they already do, bro. Yeah, like they absolutely already do, because they've already worked out that that the shit is just filled with rug pulls. They're getting rugged, and so it depends on what they get, right? Like, so I bought a meme coin. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about it. It's HOA. Actually stands for the hex orange address. It's a play on words. I won't get into it here. We don't really have time, but you guys should look into it. It's actually quite dank. But I don't believe that there will be any medium to long-term regret of anyone that buys that coin. So, whoa. Between now and the fucking end of the bull market, right? Like, once the bull market ends, all bets are off. And I'm not saying when that's going to be. Clearly, we don't know. We'll only know in hindsight. Once the bull market ends, then none of the comments that I really make apply to post fucking top shit, because then people can get, it can look, you've seen it happen. The bear market can be savage for like over a year, right? Imagine that, over a year. Yo, for a lot of the people getting into crypto that are like 15 years old and younger, right? That's getting on between, 5, 6, that's like between 7 and 10% of their entire life, the whole time that they've been on the earth. It's like, it's getting on towards double-digit percentages of their lifespan that they are going to have to wait before they can buy that Lambo. And the saddest part, they have to wait that amount of time again before they can even get their license to drive it. I'm actually going to cry on stream. Fuck you guys. Do this to me every time. Seriously, if I have to think about one more tragic story of what has happened in crypto, bro, imagine finally getting that Lambo after all that hard work of literally not contributing to society and just aping meme coins. Get the reward, can't even drive the car. Do you let your parents drive it? Do you ride in the passenger seat of your own Lambo? Bro, that would be like fucking being a P-Hex Maxi. Being a P-Hex Maxi, that's riding in the passenger seat of your own Lambo, bro. That I actually didn't expect this stream to get on this very real level of sadness and woe. Let's switch up the vibes. Let's switch up the vibes. We can't use music because you know who will do a you know what to the fucking channel because oh yeah, guys, remember I'm the censorship king. It's me, guys. It's me. I'm the censorship king. I'm the censorship king. Yep. See it every day. Just censoring the fuck out of people. I like the song. What song? I haven't played any music. Oh, yeah, dude. There's a comment in there that's not sarcastic, but as I first read it, I assumed it was sarcastic and it made me laugh so hard, but it's actually a really nice comment. So, well, yeah, I guess in Time Pays Me, there's no way to unlock it unless you go and threaten the person that's got the keys, right? Like, so, so Maddie, unfortunately, that system wouldn't work for me because I would be so fast to go and make threats of physical violence against the person who's got the little code thing or whatever that allows me to unlock it. Particularly if I needed that money, boy, ooh, I wouldn't. When I'm handing the code over to start with, and I'd be like, yo, this is this code. I'm not going to get into a whole thing about how it works, but no matter what happens, if I come to you and ask you this code, unless I fulfill this requirement, do not give me this code. Bro, I would not want to be that person because the lengths that I will go to make sure that you actually give me the code, damn. I hope for the person that holds my code, they're going to need to be like, they're going to need to be SAS trained. I'm going to need to find a Navy SEAL to hold those digits because, yeah, the shit that I'm going to do to the person holding that number, if I ever need that money and they're holding it from me, I'll be like, bitch, you fucking with my paper? Hold up. Wait up. So remember how this whole thing started? Remember whose money it was? Do you remember whose money? Yeah, that's right. My money, motherfucker. My money. It was never your money. And now you're going to sit here and tell me that I can't have access to my own money. Why? Okay. All right. Well, you guys know how this fairy tale ends. Call up my boys with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. Get to work on the homes here until I get my fucking paper. So I'm just kidding. I'm just doing a mad like reverse psychology advertisement for Maddie's Time Pays Me. And yeah, I'm fucking hyped, Toby. I'm fucking hyped. Cool. I'm glad. So Toby's confirming that coin that he's been shilling is not, it's not his own coin. Dilly Dow, all of it is explained in episode 1 of this series. So it's on this channel, episode 1. It's not my shit. It's not my shit. It's a Dow. So, but it does have an interrelationship with this channel. Oh, sorry, not the channel. Whoa. Specifically not the channel. The channel has no affiliation to the Dow, has no affiliation to me, other than the fact that this particular stream charts the coins that participate in the Dow. So song had me tearing up. I don't know what, I didn't play no song, guys. So, but I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry for the children. I'm about to cry for the children. Crypto King, yellow, So, okay. Cool. Oh, that's the second time I've heard a very similar story to that. Okay, so what do we got? We've got a chart of EHEX. I left this chart up to mock everyone and myself, right? To remind you motherfuckers that anything can happen in crypto. The greatest asset, the only asset that I was ever willing to publicly align myself with other than Bitcoin has performed so poorly that it makes Bitcoin look like it does not have limp tick gains. Like if you were to swap the chart around and have it like Bitcoin in a hex base pair, and you're looking at the price chart. In fact, can we do that, or would that actually make me cry on stream? Let's take a look. I know you guys can't see this yet, but I'll share it if I can get it to work. So it's if we grab a hex BTC chart. So I learned a lesson. Is that I was right. I was right that I kept my Bitcoin bag under heavy pressure to dump it. I said, fuck no, I'm never dumping that shit. And so I guess, is that another story of conviction? Man, that's another story about conviction. I should retitle this stream, Lettuce Hands versus Conviction. Which do you think is going to survive in a fucking adversarial environment? If you're out on the battlefield and someone's got literal fucking lettuce hands, like literal fucking lettuce hands, too limp to even fucking sip a fucking cup of coffee that got made for you. And the other motherfuckers are just a bunch of G's with their fucking just kitted out. They've prepared for this war. They've got all the equipment. They've got supplies. They've got a fucking bunker. They've got jet fuel. They've got everything that you fucking need. They are ready for action. They have been ready the entire time, and they have unwavering... Oh, I've just realized I think I would prefer to be on that that team. When you put it in those terms, it's a fucking powder keg ready to go off. It's 2 powder kegs ready to go off. One of them is just going to destroy their whole shit, and the other one is going to be the fucking fuel that sends it to the moon. Let's see. Is there a Hex BTC chart? Come on, boy. I know that I'm pretty sure there used to be. Bro, we're going to have to try and create one. So if we go Hex USD, oh, wait, yo. Oh, shit. If we're creating the chart, then we don't have to create that one and then invert the fucking axis. We create the one straight off the bat. Oh my days. It works. So, okay, share screen. Time to boomer. Right. This is where I start to ramp the alpha up. We've still got a lot of coins we need to get through. But this is where we ramp the fucking alpha, boy. Share screen. It's for the people that stuck around. Bro, check this out. Yo. That is the chart of Hex versus Bitcoin. So, i.e., the Bitcoin price with a Hex base. And it's like, it bottomed. So this is when Hex was going up. And it was so in, what is it? September of 21, when Hex topped out, you were better off holding Bitcoin. And look, this is a form of cherry picking, right? But it's like you were better off holding Bitcoin. Either if you were a fresh person coming in with powder and you were buying, like where you were like, I want to buy one or the other, or you were just switching your Hex into Bitcoin. That, and this is no hate, this is no shade, this is not subjective. I am literally just telling you what this chart says, right? This is just fucking numbers on a chart. You would have been better off buying Bitcoin over Hex or trading Hex for Bitcoin, either of those two things, at any point from September of 21. Why is that not? I wanted to squiggle, boy. Right through to now, really. I just cut to the end of the commentary, cut to the end of the movie, cut to the chase. Let's fucking go to now. Anytime, so assuming that you didn't fuck around and like trade or whatever, because it's not a straight line. The crypto charts never are. That's probably painful to hear. That's probably for Hex believers, that's probably really painful to hear. Particularly because they spent a large amount of time telling Bitcoiners that they get weak limp gains, right? The last time someone said that to me in a space, I think I said like Bitcoin's actually legit, and they were like, "Oh, Bitcoin gets limp dick gains," and I was like, "Really? You're gonna drop that? You're gonna drop that little chestnut when the last for this fucking long, the asset that we're supposed to be here fucking hyping up has underperformed it the entire time." And so, and by the way, some of this chart is not actually fair, because remember, once you had the fork, so May 23. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this part of the chart, so in the immediate vicinity of this, I would maybe fuck this off. This is weekly candles. Maybe for the first like month or so, maybe even up to that 9. Like, so I would maybe omit that and bring this chart and just like bring this chart down, because that's the effect. Just purely for what we're looking at of like what is under and overperforming. After that point, then it still becomes the same point continues again. It's like fresh money coming in, or if you were choosing what you're going to have in terms of holding your tokens post fork or converting them to Bitcoin. So yeah, so really, really very quickly after that dump. So it might actually only be that first dump candle that you would say is not a fair candle to have in this commentary. So slingshot, maybe a fucking slingshot. If some stars align, you could have a massive slingshot where you could have this fucking turning around. I mean, look, that's actually on a 9 on the weekly. Damn. So if there ever was a time potentially, damn, man, come on, Hex, go Hex, time to fucking shine, bro. That's on a 9 weekly. Let's fucking go. Dude, this, like, so the pace at which Hex could take off, it could quite literally, this is very possible, not guaranteed. Where the fuck's the arrow gone? Oh, Tangent isn't even familiar with this. Tangent isn't even familiar with this fucking, this part of the ecosystem. This fucking, what? He doesn't even know this software, bro. What? This one thing that he can't find. He must know nothing about crypto, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. That makes so much sense, bro. I still can't find this arrow, by the way. What the fuck is going on here? Anyway. Yeah, okay. There's an arrow. We'll just, or this is actually the one I was looking for. So Hex could quite literally fucking do that even faster. That would take weeks. It could do it in like a week. What's the width of one candle? Like, it could literally do that shit and just obliterate Bitcoin. It could. Any moment, it could fucking do that shit. There are entities within the ecosystem, but don't rely on it. Obviously, there's no guarantees. And some of these larger entities, they appear to move quite slowly, and that could be due to their size, right? Like, we all know that slow, large animals and mammals and shit tend to move slow, except for rhinos and whales and sharks and fucking apes and fucking, yeah, actually, you know what? There's actually a lot of fast moving big motherfuckers. So maybe sometimes it just looks like you're just observing them. They look like they're moving slow, and then bang, these motherfuckers come through swinging. But yeah, so there's heaps of lessons from this, but the important ones is never underestimate the king, right? If you take shots at the king, you better not miss. Expect the unexpected, right? If you're really, really, really sure that this crypto thing that you're on can never fail and like is just going to go up forever, just be careful, right? So always remember that it's possible that that's not going to happen the way that you expect it to. And don't like, you shouldn't mock people anyway, right? Like, when I do it, it's okay. I give myself a pass because I like to be hypocritical just to make an even funnier point. But generally don't mock people. But if you are going to mock people, try to stay within the subset of mockery where you're not going to look like a fucking idiot later when that shit gets turned on you. And people are like, hey, remember when you said that any coin with a chart like this is like a fucking scam, and that only like losers would fucking buy a chart that's down so bad, and haha, you're down bad, have fun staying poor. That one might not be a good one, because your token might not end up performing forever in the way that you think it will. What's next? What other tokens got sent in? So yeah, that's fucking G, man. That's G. Oh, I wanted to talk about that whole So yo, I've got this watch list over here. Some coins that fucking pumped, dude. So these are coins. So there's some coins that have been sent in. Fuck, I'm getting so confused by how many coins there are. Shit, should we split this into a separate episode so these coins actually get their shine? Even though this was one of the most important things that we were going to talk about. I will just say that, like, so there are obviously like people within certain ecosystems that have become fans of the idea of the Dilly DAO and of the show and that sort of thing. So sometimes the tokens that are getting sent into the Dilly DAO are like in groups of tokens that are certain communities. And so I actually have a watch list and of coins that are in the Dilly DAO. And some of these coins were just ripping the other day, like absolutely ripping. Oh, hey, let's do it. Oh, hey, let's fucking look at least a few of them, right? So one of them that I know off the dome that's definitely going up, and this has absolutely shocked me. This has shocked me because this is the unofficial official coin of the actual stream of the Dilly DAO, right? This was created by someone, and then they sent the supply to the Dilly DAO, and either burnt or sent the LP to the Dilly DAO as well. So it's like, okay, well, this person can no longer scam. So fucking let's fucking go. It can just be the fucking coin, right? It can be the man. Don't try to be the man. So check this out. And this shocked me because a few times when this thing just rocketed, actually, you know what? Yo. We're going over to InvestDex for this part because InvestDex are the fucking G's that do pulse chain first. I want you motherfuckers to know that if your shit is pulse chain first, I'm looking at you 9mm. I'm looking at you Pussycat Life. I'm looking at you InvestDex. I'm looking at you most of the NFT marketplaces. Like, so in fact, all of the NFT marketplaces. So when your shit is pulse chain first, you are going to have my support, and you're probably going to have the support of the Tang Gang, even though I don't speak on behalf of them. So, oh wait, whoa, sorry. Whoa. The Tang Gang also needs to see that you're fucking leaning into the Tang Gang, right? So just being pulse chain native and pulse chain focused is not enough, right? But that's to protect the growth. So, right? Whereas I'm just trying to protect my bags. Man, guys, I'm so overexposed to this pulse chain token. We need to just do whatever we can to fucking pump these fucking bags. Let's fucking go. Someone clip that and make me look desperate. So this is fucking InvestDex, guys. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, whoa. I need to slow this down to even slower than a boomer speed. Isn't it interesting how, as a society, we have had to find other ways to express our xenophobia, right? We have had to find other people that we can rip on because the wokes won't let us have fun with the old school ones, right? So you're not allowed to say certain things anymore. You're not allowed to target certain groups according to the wokes. So, and obviously, like, we don't play like that in crypto. We say whatever the fuck we want, right? However, look at what the rest of society is forced to do. They have to start getting racist towards age. They have to start to get like prejudice against these other things that for now, because spoiler alert, the wokes do not have an end to their plan. They will go as far as you let them. The limit of their ridiculousness and how much they will fuck up everyone else's lives with their nonsense gets chosen by you. You get to put the limit on that shit. You get to choose the limit. In fact, you don't just get to choose the limit, you must choose the limit. That is a decision that you have to make. You must choose the limit for your experience. I already chose the limit for my experience. It was down at 0. It was down at 0. It was as soon as one of these woke motherfuckers opened their mouth and said some shit that was so illogical and such an imposition to my life that I said nothing. I just did, like, I just stopped interacting. I literally just walked the fuck away. I just walked the fuck away and thought, wow, that person's in for a really rough time. That person's in for such a fucking rough time. That's gonna be a rough time. What a fucking difficult way to live life. Delusional and trying to control others. Wow. Whoa. These wokes have got such a serious work ethic and an ability to, like, dude, maybe we need some fucking, maybe if we could get these wokes and pivot them into something that is, did you guys ever think about that? So RH got people who were able to be easily scammed and pivoted them into buying something that was actually legit. And that worked really well. Could we take these relentless and annoying motherfuckers that literally do not take no for an answer until they are literally in the room with the highest level of politics? Can we just get a few of those motherfuckers on Team Crypto? Like, do you know what? Not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth it. I would be like, come on, Tangent. You've got to do this. You've got to work with this fucking woke for the greater good of crypto. This is going to send everything to the moon. Literally, this one meeting, we just go in there. They've done all the heavy lifting with the politicians to get, literally, I don't know how they did it. We're literally talking to the president. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how this motherfucker was able to line this shit up. And all I have to do is just be in the same room with them for like 10 minutes while I just pitch this crypto. I would walk in and, like, I would just see that fucking smug look on their face, and I would just get into an immediate fist fight, and then it's over, bro. It's over. Fucking, you've got what's the name of the president's security? Fuck. How am I blanking on presidential security? The ones that also investigate fraud and shit. Don't bother putting in the comments. I'm not looking. But you guys know what I'm talking about. They'd just break up the fight, and then it would just be 1 step forward, 10 step back for crypto adoption. Now the president doesn't like it. Well, it wasn't crypto that crazy guy that just came in here and just started fist fighting this fucking. You end that fucking sentence. You do it. You do it. Whatever level of humor you're able to handle, whatever joke that I came up with this idea recently of a quantum joke, right? It's a quantum joke. So, ha ha, motherfucker. If you're joking, then I'm also joking. But if you're serious, then I am deadly fucking serious. So it's like you get to decide. I don't care. I don't care anymore. But like one of us is walking away from this interaction happy regardless, and the other is maybe walking away, maybe not fucking leaving. So you decide, and then quantum mechanics fucking already knows the outcome ahead of schedule. Let's fucking go. By the way, I'm being fucking deliberately extreme with my shit today. So I'm just hype at these charts, bro. I'm fucking hype, bro. I'm hype at the shift in momentum. Most of these pulse chain coins haven't even started pumping yet, bro. I'm about to show you some of the rare few charts. I mean, this chart is fucked up good. Like, I honestly don't look at this particular chart often because I never saw it as like I wasn't taking it seriously, but I'm about to start taking it seriously and looking at it more often and putting it on more watch lists and shit, because I was like, okay, this is just going to be this fucking joke that this coin was made, and it's like, we'll look at it because I was like, it's low liquidity. So but people that watched the channel were like fucking sending it, like just fucking pumping massive green candles while we were live and shit like that. And I was like, okay, this could be a funny coin to like whatever. And never expected it. I mean, look at look at this. I'm pretty sure some of these pumps happened while we were live. The funny thing was, because there's a delay, I think often, and because I used to go through charts like really quickly, it used to be that when motherfuckers would pump charts, it would be just after I'd moved on to a different chart. So I'd be like, blah, 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 move on to the next chart, move on to the next chart, move on to the next chart. And then virtually some of the coins we'd come back to and revisit later in the thing. If I'm like, oh, we would go back and look at that chart. Someone sent it, but didn't even get the airtime because of the delay. So check this out, right? This is the DILLY chart. The fucking chart points exactly to $1 million. Like this chart is up and to the right, pointing exactly to $1 million. It's just got this relentless uptrend that has not ended. Crazy, right? And this is through thick and thin, bro. This is like this recent shit here. Are we on the daily? This recent shit has been fucking horrible for most of the charts on Pulse Chain. And this thing just keeps going up. Yeah. So that was one that I thought was worth taking a look at. Have the liquidity on here. So, okay. So yeah, so it's got like 1.3K of liquidity now, which is not terrible. Like when this coin this is one of those coins started off like fucking like $50 worth of liquidity or some shit. So obviously as the price goes up, there's more liquidity. So that's fucking cool. What else? What's the other coins? Oh, someone put duck in the someone put duck. You'll notice if you go to the Twitter thing I was talking about, that Twitter thing where I said people put your gems on there. I think it was Zuka said duck. And by the way, Cookie said that Zuka has been like pulling fucking calls like that don't miss lately. Like all of his calls have been fire. And this duck coin is actually a big supporter of the DILLY DAO and has been very, very good performance, very big supporter of the DILLY DAO, has always been like throwing in to get fucking charted and has fucking got big green DILLYs on the chart. Really good performance. The DILLY DAO address actually provided LP. This was one of the first coins that the DILLY DAO actually supported this coin with LP just because it went so hard. Went so hard in multiple shit, dude. I promise you this site normally works flawlessly for me. And it seems to be like when I'm streaming, I think it's just something to do with the, maybe the way that the bandwidth gets prioritized to the streaming or something. This is not the first, you know what? Hit refresh. So this duck token, Greg the Duck, it's Greg the Duck. Greg the Duck. Let's fucking load this bitch up. I haven't even looked at the chart lately, so it might be, you know, I might be pulling up a chart and making it look bad. Who knows? Let's find out. Shit, I'm sorry, InvestX. InvestX is my favorite thing, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna quickly jump back to Dex Screener and find this fucking coin. We're going Greg the Duck. Greg the fucking Duck. Where are you, baby? Greg the Duck. This is the original and best. This is the original and best duck coin. I think someone did launch like a copycat duck coin. This is the original and best duck coin. Obviously, I don't know much about that other duck coin, but so I don't know if it's legit or not. Oh, this looks like it's gone down. Like as in, what's going on here? So is this the right chart? At one point, oh, you know, I want the oldest chart. I want the oldest chart for Greg the Duck, because that doesn't look like it had the whole history. I remember it going up heaps. Oh, so yeah, we look at this age, right? 3 month, 6 month. Yeah, okay. Yo. It's because someone's gone and put a V3, which I always think is a great idea. Like if you've got a coin that you care about, whether you're the founder or not, you should have a V3 pull. You should have a 9mm V3 pull, 100%. 100%. Right? Let's just quickly, Red Squirrel's in here now. GM. How's your weekend so far? Yo, I got to be the host of Free Mint Friday and Sucker Free Saturday. Partly because Bullish is away on holiday, and partly because Cookies is not showing up until the HOA price goes up. That's a joke. That's not why. I'm not sure why he's distracted at the moment. But so Greg the Duck, let's get the older chart cranking. So yeah, and also, by the way, I'm often trying to encourage the artists of the Tang Gang to be the hosts, so that because the host cops a lot of follows, particularly if you don't already have a high follower account. And so I try as much as possible to encourage the artists of the Tang Gang to be the hosts. And so yeah, when you combine all those things, it's quite rare that any one person gets to be the fucking host of both those events. And that was really fun. I did manage to find time to actually go out as well, which is rare because at the moment, I've got my grind set. Saw this hilarious short today that was like, he's like, I drink, I smoke, I do this and this and that, I gamble, I blah, blah, blah. And he's like, does that make me a loser? Nah. He's like, what makes you a loser is getting up at 5 a.m. to make a video to try and convince people that you're hard so that you can sell them a paid course. And in reality, you are such a loser that your ability for financial survival is scamming people into paying for a course where you have convinced them that you can teach them how to be a strong man by faking being a strong man, right? Now, does that apply to every single person that claims on the internet that they're a strong man and that they've got some kind of course that can teach guys how to be like better and shit? Probably not. Most of them, absolutely. So I thought that was really hilarious. It's like, and he was like, I jog like in the middle of the day or whenever the fuck I want. Follow me for more motivational videos. Free. Follow me for free for more motivational videos. Something like that. Was pretty funny. So, oh yeah, look, okay. So yeah, whoa, Duck went to the fucking moon, bruh. Holy. So not obviously not since the last time we looked at it. Last time we looked at it, it looked like it was finding support, but that actually broke down. But look at where it started, right? Yo, dude. Like, and Duck was like one of those coins that was like very early to supporting the Dilly DAO. So like, we're talking like, this thing's up. Oh, actually, that actually makes it seem like quite a good buy now. So it's only sort of like up in the single digit X's from, oh shit, you guys can't see this. Oh shit. That's okay, don't worry about it. We've just been talking shit. So telling you about my weekend and shit, probably lost like 50% of the viewers. So let's go. Not that I care about any of that shit. I don't care about stats. Although Flex, the YouTube space, the X space that we did for Sucker Free Saturday had over 1,000 people rock through there while it was live. No biggie. Oh, no biggie. Just 1,000 people rocking up in the fucking absolute bottom of a bear market when you couldn't get the sentiment any lower for being in a hyper bull market. And right in the depths of despair where people are lol selling crypto, 1,000 people. 1,000 people fucking show up. So that's how much I'm going to actually share the screen this time. Go Duck, Greg the Duck, share. And turn the shit on. Let's fucking go, Greg the Duck. So look, people who watch this channel, they are familiar with Greg the Duck. This chart has probably been on the channel more often than any other token, excluding like ones that are there's certain coins that we cover every day, right? There's certain shit coins like Ethereum. There's trash LARP coins that we cover every time, right? So this is actually a metric that I personally look at. So I've been doing this more and more. So I want to know how much, if someone bought at the very fucking start of the chart, at the lowest point in the chart, whether it was at the start or not, if someone bought at the very lowest you could have possibly bought, how much is that person up? So that, and I know this is psychological, right? Because it should actually matter more, like, well, how much of the supply do they have? What's their JEET history? Like that sort of thing. But it's like, I just want to know that I'm not buying a coin where like, or I still do buy some coins that are up by fucking heaps, but it's a checkbox, right? I like the idea, like, okay, if someone bought the fucking very, very, very lowest point in this chart, no one is up more than 10x. No, not a single person, assuming that they held, no one can possibly be up more than 10x. And so then you know that you've got the potential to do like 100x in the bull market, and it's still only 1,000x. But if some people are already up like 10,000x, which by the way is the amount that Hex flexed on the entire timeline over doing those kinds of gains, then you're like, yeah, is this coin going to do another 100x from here? Like maybe, but I don't know. So it's something that I look at. And so this is a good sign for me. Also during a bull market, the amount of pullback that it's on. So this is on like a 66% pullback, which is kind of like a 2/3 pullback in the middle of a bull market is always good. That sort of thing. They've got an actual Twitter account and shit like that. Like, I don't want to shill this one coin too hard. I'm just telling you some of the things that I look at. And I've been bullish on this token on like the whole time, even regardless of, even when it was pumping its dial off, I was just like, holy shit, this thing's pumping. But I wasn't like, okay, now I'm bullish. I've just been bullish the whole time. So that's pretty cool. What else we got? Let's look at some fucking tokens, yo. It's good. I can actually go to other chart. I can go to other pages. And so, yeah, so that's how I saw that freaking Hex had been added because of this token scanner. And it's not perfect, but it's like, it's better than nothing, right? Like I could have missed that because the way the block scanners work at the moment, they don't have dollar values. So they rank the tokens by like number of tokens. So if someone's got some worthless token and they send a whole huge amount, that's going to flood the list. And then I might not see like how much Hex was sent there. It's like 2,048. So it's like, that's going to be quite far down the list when you see the number of tokens in here that have just got like way higher amounts, even though percentage wise, who knows what it is and shit like that. So anyway, this thing helps a lot. So someone sent in Doge. Let's go take a look. I can't actually remember whether that's one that we've looked at before. But by the way, this actually might fit the category of coins that I wanted to look at on this space because they're pumping like fuck. Sorry, I just tried to use InvestX one more time, like just see if we can. There's something happens when I'm streaming, it fucks the ability for it to load. So here's, oh shit. Yo, this is a Dogecoin that was on Ethereum prior to the fork, yo. Damn. That's some universal alignment shit, homie. Because I actually, literally on the space that I was on, I was actually asking for people to give me, I was like, what coins that got forked over? I want to look at some coins that forked over. I want to hunt some gems, right? I want to, like, not even from an adoption point of view of like, oh, maybe if we can pump this chart, we can get people to like fucking come over to dump on us. Like, okay. that, not even from that, just like, I want shit. Typically you want shit that's getting slept on, right? Right now, Pulse Chain's kind of getting slept on. The NFTs on Pulse Chain are definitely getting slept on. The Tangang pseudo getting slept on a little bit, like just locally. And the forked coins are 1 billion% getting slept on. So if within that environment there's some gems that could pump, I'm willing to, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, this chart looks sick. Let's fucking go. So yeah, what you'll notice is sometimes a coin gets sent into the Dilly DAO and it doesn't meet the requirement, which currently it's at $20 worth of the token. And it's like, sometimes people send coins in and it might be like 50 cents or whatever. And it's like, okay, like that clearly is not getting charted. But theoretically, if one day that thing pumps like fucking what, that would need to do a 40x in this particular example, and it meets the criteria, although by then probably the criteria is going to be even higher again, because as the bull market goes on, that's going to go up and up. We have to make sure that it's like that the barrier is high enough that the number of coins are doable in a single episode. But regardless, whatever that barrier is, if it does enough X's, then theoretically, and I think this might be one where the amount that someone sent in was not meeting the requirement, but by this thing going up, it has fucking met the fucking requirement, boys. So this is a Dogecoin that was on Ethereum. So yeah, look, I basically, what I want right now, what I'm chasing right now, I want these coins that are down here, forgotten about, doing fuck all, but actually have the possibility that someone for some reason is gonna like collectively like almost has a bit of a shelling point, right? That people are like, oh, wait a second, Doge is a pretty powerful meme. Elon Musk tweets about it. Maybe I'll also go back and look at the forked version, right? Oh, actually, Pepe is probably the most recognizable meme on the internet. Maybe I'll go and look at the Pepe forks, right? Or something like that, right? So this would have been a good one to have accumulated. There was a period of a few weeks there before it took off. And so by the way, if you are aware of a coin that is in this zone and has a narrative that could send it in the bull, if you write that on the reply to that tweet that I said where I'm like hunting gems, give me gems, if you give me the ticker but also say, hey, Tangent, this fits the criteria that you said of like forked coins that have a decent narrative that could revive, quite like has a plausibly revivable and is like in an accumulation phase at the moment, I'll actually chart it on the next time I stream without it being sent to the Dilly DAO, right? Like I'll choose it as like as the host of the show, it'll be like the host's pick or whatever the fuck privileges I give myself while I'm in control of while I'm in control of what gets said on someone else's shit, in both ways, actually. That's quite funny, isn't it? Not my channel, not my DAO. And yet, while I'm sitting here with the mic, literally live, you motherfuckers have to trust every time I'm open my mouth that I'm not just going to go fucking Kanye West on your asses and just go full tangent. You hired a guy named Tangent, trusting that he just won't go fucking rogue on the stream. Go rogue on the mic. So that's pretty cool. That's a chart. I'm going to leave that one up there. So that's the gem. Dude, so many gems, bro. So many gems. This is the right time to be hunting gems, right? So we went through the stage of the bull. We went through the stage of the bull where it was like, accumulate Bitcoin, accumulate the coins that you think that you have high conviction in, high quality, anything that you think is going to get rotated into. That was the stage in that early stage of bull market. You don't go for the fucking like penny stocks and like the real high risk on plays That, and by the way, that wasn't a stutter. High risk on plays. Like right early before the market, while people still think it's a bear market and they haven't got that momentum yet, right? You want to be doing that shit once the hyper bull is fucking on, right? So now is the time to start gem hunting. And it won't be too late to hunt for gems for a while, right? I'm hunting for gems right now. So what else in here? Wait, let's check on Petius's token, just because I can't remember if that was that's been sent in there at some point. Oh, that's oh damn. Who's been sleeping on this? Bro, I have been this fucking guy. This fucking guy who's clearly got it like on a watch list and it's on and has been charting it. And then, wow, what the fuck? Dude, what? The last time we looked at it on stream, it was down here below SAC price. Bro. Stop the press. Everyone says that every project that did a SAC is horrendously down and none of them made any fucking money. Look at this chart, bro. The SAC level is so low you can barely see it, bro. I'm like squinting to see it. It's so far away. And this thing's gone and done like a fucking, it's gone and smashed through all the fucking fib levels. It said, fuck your fib extensions. Going way higher. Try and stop me. I'm glad we pulled this one up because this thing bounced off fucking SAC and then went and did a fucking 5x, like a 4x. And now it's pulled back. It's at that fib level there. But yeah, that's cool. Right, sick. I think Petius said they were going to launch some other shit that they said would be like, it needed to be paid because of the debt, like the dev debt was so expensive. So yeah, look at this shit. Fuck yeah. Dope. What's next? So someone sent some ink in, but not enough. And maybe that's old, maybe. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do berry, even though the amount in here is way below $20, because I don't remember maybe when it was sent in it was, and they airdropped some of the supply to the 69,420 HOA holders, right? So this coin got airdropped to, oh, wait, shit. We need a pair with more history. Always check that, man. Always check that. Pro tip, right here. That one's only 4 days old. This one's 7 months old. Bury the One Piece. Catchy name. So, okay. So someone rugged this and then someone saved it. Oh, we need to talk about that as well. Oh, God damn. I'm going to be here forever. I'm stuck in an infinite loop. I'm going to be here fucking forever. So so when you see a chart that looks like this, I mean, I'll turn log on. It's probably going to make it worse, right? So that's a rug or someone like completely dumping out, and then the community, someone saving it, and then also airdropped to 69,420 holders. Let's fucking go. But largely sideways, right? Like I look at a chart like this and I'm like, this thing has moved up super slow. I mean, yeah, uptrend overall. Some shit like this. Uptrend overall, but slower than most people would want, because it's like, but who knows? Who knows? Who fucking cares? Let's go. Next token. Oh, here's one by the homies. This is from a yacht sub community. This thing must be pumping. So we need to look at rat and fruit. Someone remind me, or actually don't, because I'm not looking at the comments. So Yeah, sick. So, oh well, actually that just dumped. But oh, can we adjust this so that we can still? Yikes! Only just. But anyway, this thing has reflections to yacht holders. Sorry, reflections of yacht to holders of this token. So you need to know that to correctly sort of assess the charts, because these sorts of coins, even if they just go sideways, then the people holding them are winning, right? Like, because they're getting the reflections of the yacht. Next coin. Let's go. Oh, I wanted to actually look at this one. Yo, I think this is another one that pumped. You guys can see this chart, right? Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck. You know, this thing's so dope. It actually gives you the contract addresses again. It's so fucking dope. I can't wait for them to release this to the public. It's so fucking dope. So I can literally just click copy, paste, boom. So oldest pair, 5 months, 6 months, 6 months. Yep, that'll do. This one was quite funny because when they originally released the coin and sent it into the DILLY DAO, it was Buzz was spelt with 2 7s, and I was saying that that's in like Leap Hacksaw talk, that's buttball, and so they actually like completely relaunched the coin because they didn't want me calling it buttball on the stream. I thought that was quite funny. So yeah, look, this thing's yo, what the fuck, bro? Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Holy shit, dude. That's fucking epic, bro. Oh, yeah. Let's turn log on. What is this up from the bottom? Let's fucking go, dude. 4x, 300%. I mean, look, that's Pulse Chain also managed to do like single digit X's so far as well. So like, don't forget little old Pulse Chain. So next. So that's pretty cool. That's Buzzball. You know, we should maybe just jump straight to. Oh, PCB actually did get sent in. This is Pulse Chain Bubbles, or same deal, or pumped. So I keep forgetting to click the copy on the contract address. There. Or this might be another one where it was sent in small and then like pumped. That's an interesting like emergent property of the way that this DAO is run that I never thought of and never publicized because I didn't think of it, is that someone could be like, well, I think this coin is going to pump hard. So rather than sending in the amount, but I mean, it's such a small amount, but rather than sending the amount for it to get charted straight away, I'll send in less than, and then, because then it's when it pumps, it ends up getting charted. But the problem is it can pump and dump. But anyway, interesting additional game theory. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that. The DAO obviously prefers that you guys just stop fucking around and send the right amount. But it's interesting. It's interesting that this can happen right here. Pulse Chain Bubbles. Oh, they've paid for the listing. So Pulse Chain Bubbles, they've paid for the listing. They've got the cover shot. They've got the icon, the logo. They've got the socials. They've got a chart that looks like it's going down, but it's actually going up. Oh, and we have looked at this chart before, but probably not on stream. Wowee. So yeah, look, that looks good. I mean, it's broken the downtrend. Wherever you want to draw that shit, whatever's, man. Yeah, like I give a fuck that it's hard to draw that downtrend. I'll fucking draw a banana and then I'll stick it up, yo. So that's the I told you guys I was good with threats. So here, like that's what other shit are we doing? Let's actually, before we get too sidetracked, because that's, you know, actually there was one more on that list I wanted to look at. Willy-nilly. And by the way, so the DAO has actually, the DAO had, so you know when I said that duck was the first coin, or aside from coins that were kind of like, I don't know, like there were, so that some coins were kind of like gifted to the DAO in such extreme amounts that I think the DAO may have, so don't quote me, but I think duck was actually one of the first coins, if not the first. It was either the first or one of the first coins that the DAO ever provided liquidity on. And then as time went by, it provided liquidity on more and more of the coins that were sent in. And this one, I'm actually not sure whether it's, I think it is. I think it's one of the ones that was LP'd. Damn, man, look at this. Yikes, dude. I'd be scared by a chart like this if I didn't hold it already. Actually, do I hold this coin? You guys do the on-chain, work it out. So yeah, yowzers. This is, look at this. Holy shit, dude. That thing's done like a 56x. Yowzers. And appears to be just getting started because its market cap is only $800. Oh, this is, so it's oh wait, but yeah, oh yeah, that's a tiny market cap. Holy fuck, dude. Bro. So you can get a shark position in this coin for less than $1. For less than $1, probably including gas, probably like all up, on-road costs, goods and services tax, stamp duty, all up, fees included, drive away, no more to pay. You would be able to get this coin for $1, just under $1. So we're just going to grab this. We're going to move it all the way up here so that I can flex on you motherfuckers the next time it does a 50x. When it does its second 50x, I'll be like, told you. Told you low liquidity coins. Told you low liquidity coins with people willing to manipulate the price chart was the play. No, I'm just kidding. I've got no idea. Like, as in, I'm totally joking, by the way. No actual accusation of price manipulation. I'm just saying if one was to manipulate the price of something, it's easier to do when the liquidity is low. Oh yeah, so PCB we already looked at. HOA we already looked at. All right, let's get to the final two coins. Wow, what a journey. I'm glad you guys have been willing to stay with me. I don't mind doing a long stream when it's been a long time between streams, but if I'm going to be doing streams like every day or every couple of days, I'm going to have to keep them way shorter than this. But for this one, we've got two more things that are important. Actually, Hex, pumps, new Tank coins, that's what we're about to do. And the ones off the tweet, boom. I wrote 4 things down. We've done them all. We managed to get through it. Perfect. Oh yeah, I'm about to have a coffee straight after this stream, yo. Even though probably people think I'm already a little bit too hype, it's never enough. So let's go. Let's fucking go, bro. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You wanna look at this chart, bro? Oh yeah. Maybe when I'm ready, bro. Maybe when I'm ready. So I'm ready. Fuck, now even Deck Screen is dogging the boys. Bro, you better not be dogging the boys. Let's just scroll all the way down to like 15th place, where the first chain with real volume and not much wash trading and not a stupid amount of wash trading. So that's position 1, guys. That's the way that you actually use Dex Screener. You scroll down and wherever pulse chain is, that's actually position 1. And the chains from there down are usually the other ones that are actually legit. So in terms of volume, let's find this fucking coin, bro. Give it to me. Yes, that's it. Look at this. Rat coin, massive burnt LP. Oh, liquidity of almost 150 grand. Burnt, dog. Burnt. Thrown into the fire. Just like that letter from my ex. So look, this is how it goes. This is how it fucking goes down. This thing's on a dip. Oh, this thing's on a mate. Oh, wow, that's halved in price again since the last time I bought some. Wow, that's, oh wait, no, wait. Am I on? No, it hasn't. It's exactly where it was. It's exactly where it was the last time I looked. It's the other one that it's paired with fruit that I was thinking of. So this is kind of cool because with Rat, even though this isn't the oldest pair, this was a community takeover. The original dev rugged the project and Spooky stepped in and saved it. Literally bought the dev out, bought it, not just bought the tokens that the dev used to rug the fuck out of everyone, but also just bought so much of it that it went to all-time high. Boom. See you later. Community takeover. How do you like me now, bitch? Oh, you thought your on-off chain was the only place that could do community takeovers? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you thought that the community takeovers stopped as soon as ETH became irrelevant because of Pulse Chain? Oh, I'm sorry. You thought community takeovers was only for proof of work coins, for OGs that understand the value proposition of crypto and the trilemma? No. We can LARP a crypto takeover, a community takeover, just as well as the next motherfucker. So fruit. Let's go fruit. No, doesn't want to play. So fruit, while I'm trying to get this to work, fruit is basically the most recent meme coin in kind of like a series of fruit-related meme coins that the Tang Gang have launched. So HOA is obviously oranges. Then there was pear, which is obviously pears. And then, fuck me. Boom. Okay, you guys might have had a little break in the stream as well because that was like my whole internet fucking dropped out or some shit. We're operating with the bunker. The bunker that I'm in is like, it's a little bit, not 100% connection at all times. Because bro, let me tell you this, when the shit really goes down, we're going to not want a connection to the outside world. That shit is going to be a horror story. So let's go fruit dog. Fruit dogs. Fruit bats. The Florida fruit rat. Sorry. The Florida fruit rat. Is it a fruit bat? It's a fruit rat. So this thing's also on a mad discount at the moment. This is probably going to be seen as one of, wow, it's basically back down to its starting price. I think, yeah, coffee time. Oh, maybe you said that because you saw me yawning. So yeah, look, I'm going to put the tangent, when did I stream last marker on this one? Add it to the watch list. And the next time we stream, if this thing is not at least 10x the price that it is now, what am I going to do? What's the dare? What's the dare? Do I need to like send underpants to Eric Wall, or what's the current industry standard? What's the current am I gonna we'll work something out. We'll work something out for the dare. Maybe I'll shave my head or something. Like who knows? Right? Whatever it is. Whatever you guys think is a reasonable dare, I'll fucking do it, bro. But you know what? It's pretty unlikely I'm going to have to do it. And that's why I'm not creating what if it doesn't happen? We kind of don't need to set that. Like, we don't need to set something for you guys to do if it doesn't happen, because let's be honest, the likelihood of that not happening is not happening. So that's where we're at. We'll come up with something for me to do. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh yeah, so we've got fib extensions that go all the way up to $26. Guys, this is a very low supply coin, very scarce, very scarce. The scarcity on this one is very scarce, right? So for under $200, for $190, you can get a shark position in this coin. It's very scarce. It's a very scarce coin. The liquidity has been burnt like fuck, which makes it actually sort of even more scarce, because half the fucking coins are burnt into the LP. And no wearing orange for a week. I'm afraid I can't do that. I would get murdered by my own gang. But so the risk is death. Wait, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I like that high risk play. Death it is. Death it is. I will not wear orange for a week and get murdered by my own gang if this thing does not do a 10x by the time we do the next stream. So let's see. Let's see. I mean, unless I'm the toughest guy in the gang, then I would survive the attempts on my life. So look, I mean, this could be a fun time to see how this plays out. It's I know it's going to be a wild time for me no matter what. So let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. There's 3 options there for me. Oh shit. It's quite literally get rich or die trying. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. So yeah, that's the rat coin. So that's the fruit coin and the rat coin. That's the latest shit. That's the alpha. Lots of the coins. Look, every coin that we covered today is probably going to pump. I can feel the momentum shifting. I can feel the sentiment shifting. I can feel the motherfuckers capitulating. I can feel the bottom signals in the fucking very bottom of my balls. In the very bottom of my ball sack at the very bottom is the very bottom. And I know it's the very bottom, right? Like, I'm sure you guys, if you connect with the source, you will be able to feel it too, that there's something is shifting in these pulse chain waters. I don't know whether it's going to either drown us or fucking lift us up out of the mud and do some shit. So yeah, sick. We got a lot of cool shit going on in the Tang Gang. I might run the Tang Gang intro as the outro, just so you guys can see how fucking dank it is. And that'll give me enough time, without breaking any copyright, to work out whether there's anything critical that I forgot to mention. Any coins on the token list that are ones that are like over 20 according to this thing, that are ones that, cookies is in here that I don't remember doing cookies. This is another mega fucker. This is a gargantuan of the meme coin space, yo. This is an absolute behemoth, right? So don't stress that chart's been going down. In fact, that's a fucking dip. This has got a massive amount of burnt LP, like just absolutely fucking huge LP burnt. $250 to get a sharp position. You've got the allowed tribute / provenance of cookies, right? Like, so he did not launch the coin, but his permission was asked and the permission was given. So also same with me and Yacht, basically. Like, someone saying, hey, I'm thinking about doing this coin. It's actually got your name in it. So people are going to probably like associate with you somewhat. is it like, we know that this is Web3. We could just fucking launch it. We could say, fuck you, launching it anyway. But out of like for whatever reason, for all combination of reasons, we have decided to reach out and ask for your blessing on this. And the fucking blessing was given both times. And so this is a fucking G'd out coin. The distribution's fucking dope. The fucking current price is dope. The fucking locked LPs are dope. The people involved are dope. The dev is dope. The dev is Chad. The dev is fucking based. The dev is based. So yeah, I'm a fan of this coin. Shit, I wonder how much they sent into the fucking Dilly DAO if it was still over $20, and that's after a decline, yo. So anyway, keen to see it. Keen to see it. I really think without pulling that, like, oh, if you knew what I knew, if you knew what I knew, you would be buying this coin. If you knew what I knew, you'd be buying this coin. So without pulling any of those fucking lyrical disasters, we'll basically say that I know, like, there are people who are fans of this coin who believe that, you know, that let's just say they want to see it succeed, right? There are people that want to see this coin succeed, and those motherfuckers don't miss. Those motherfuckers don't play. Those motherfuckers have the social equity, the fucking sweat equity, the fucking economic energy to send fucking, not to send coins, but to ensure that the coin is at least not like forgotten about and fucking like does the march to death, right? Like, you know the coin is not going to just be left in a corner to fucking die. And that is not the same for the majority of the coins that we see on these networks, in terms of the abandonment that these coins get from literally everyone, including the devs and shit, once for really weak reasons, like the price going down, like there's too much negativity in the community. I've actually heard that. That was crazy, bro. I'm glad I don't remember what project it was, because I'd give them a fucking like 1 star out of 5 ratings, only because you can't give 0 stars, right? Like the lowest possible rating. They were like, so the price totally wrecked, always going down, and people obviously in the Telegram complaining, and they're like, oh, we're abandoning the project because all there is in this fucking thing is negativity. It's like, dude, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, if that was an excuse to abandon projects, then every project could use that excuse to abandon the project. The community gave me some negativity. When does that not happen? Never. So that was pretty wild. But at least, you know you're not going to hear any dumb shit like that coming out of these G-ass fucking Tangang projects. That's for sure. So, oh, dude, I'm keen to just check this list because we almost missed that one, and that's a fucking banger, dude. There's a lot of coins in here. There's a lot of coins in here that have been sent in that don't meet the minimum requirement. That's fine. And there's one in here I'm going to have to just double check, because I think I saw someone saying that it was a scam. So I'm going to have to just fucking double check that one before I do that. It's probably not. It's probably fine. Oh, let's just quickly look at Pepe. Let's just look at Pepe. This fits multiple criteria. Coin that's been sent in, forked coin. Wait, is it a forked coin? Oh, no, this is actually a different Pepe then. This is a different Pepe. So let's look at it anyway, since it was on the list. We'll just have a quick look. Oh, okay. So Well, look, if you ignore that pump, it kind of it is still like that rounded bottom shit with an upward trend now. Obviously, this side of things is like more aggressive, like whatever, maybe something like that. I don't know. It's definitely got upward momentum now. So, but I also want to look at PEPE. So the way you know is, so obviously you've got your 069 contract. Oh yeah, actually, same group of people that are kind of like keen to support cookies are also supporting this forked Pepe. And this is another absolutely massive burnt LP, 164 grand in LP, absolutely massive. This one, obviously, the market cap is really high, like relative to the other coins we normally look at because it was a forked coin. So 7.2 million. If you want to be a shark, it's 7.2 grand. But like, let's be real. Like, that's actually not that fucked. Like 7.2 grand to become a Pepe shark. I like those odds. Yeah, I like those odds. I'll take that deal, please. If I fucking wasn't already a whale. You guys do the on-chain to find out whether I'm joking about that or not. Spoiler alert, I'm not. Nah. Double joke. I'm joking about joking. Whoa, that's not just a double joke. That's a double negative on the double joke. So which part of this is real again? I don't even know anymore. I'm just trying to sound cool in front of my friends by lying about being a Pepe whale. Pepe, 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 Pepe. Pepe, 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 Pepe. Pepe, 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 Pepe. Pepe, Pepe, Pepe. Which one is it? Pepe, Pepe, Pepe. Pepe, 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 Pepe. Pepe, Pepe, Pepe. Pepe, 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 Pepe. It's one of those two. It's probably both. So let's hope that the Pepe community never fucking watch this stream and fucking steal my likeness. And because you could just get an AI to make me say it anyway. And that will be also my defense. Could have got an AI to make it say. And even if they include this part in the clip where they're like, he said he was going to lie and say that it was an AI. Look, here's the evidence. I'd be like, you put that in there. You made the AI say that as well. As plausible deniability to counter any people who call you out for faking my likeness using an AI. You fucking dog. You fucking dogs. How could you lie to the community like that? Cool defense. You guys getting all the pro tips. See, all the alpha is always at the end of the streams. Follow me for more ways that you can psyop your own community. Tangent single-handedly holding ETH back with his FUD. Is this live? Yes. Tell me to touch my nose or something and I'll touch my nose. Yeah. We live, baby. We live. We live like Harry Mack. We go from the dome. We spit straight from the tip of the brain. So just like a freestyle rapper, we do everything live and straight off the dome. That's why everything I say is wrong. Everything I say cannot be trusted. Or at least there's enough of a potential of it that you cannot sue me for financial advice. So fucking sue me. Is it dick with butt? Oh, yeah. So dick with butt. Wait, DBW? So, oh, yeah. You're talking about DWB. So, yeah. Check this out, right? So we forgot to mention this coin as well. We should bring this up. This thing's on a reversal, yo. This thing's turning around. All the best alpha right at the end of the string. Wait. Did I already talk about this? This chart looks drawn on. Unless I was talking about it in a Twitter space while drawing on it and then didn't actually bring it into this episode, only a replay view of my own stream will be able to answer that question because I don't fucking remember and I don't fucking care. Let's fucking go. Let's go straight to the moon. with another Tangang original, Dick Whiff Butt. Spooky paying for the listings, pumping the fucking, well, not pumping the coins, but like burning the fucking LPs, paying for the listings, buying out fucking devs that rug on other coins, not on his, or he, like, obviously not on his own coins, like, obviously. So let's go. Let's fucking grab this. Let's put a fucking fib retracement on this bitch. Let's see what other shit. Let's see how bullish we can get. Oh, what's up at a fib level right now? Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Flipping resistance into support. Oh, what's that? 2x in the last day? 2x in 24 hours? No. I'm a hexagon. I will only actually fuck. Oh, go on then. Like, I need to pick a different community because I love the fucking hexagons. What's a community I can shit on with that? What's a community that can take a joke? No, I'm just fuck, bro. Fuck, dude. Fuck, that's so savage. In an attempt to not savage them, I just absolutely fucking went double down. Fuck, dude. Come on. Have some compassion, yo. They're down bad. So I am random anon crypto community. I will only sell my ethics out. I'm trying to do a bit where it's my version of I don't get out of bed for less than X, or in this case, less than X's. And I'm switching it into I won't sell out on my own ethics. Like, because you know what? Most of these people that I'm talking about, they never had any fucking ethics. You can't sell out on your ethics when you fucking didn't ever have any. So yeah, I like this coin. What's this fib level? Notice that the chart points exactly on this local run. Notice the chart points exactly to $1 million, right? And the top fib, 4 zeros and a 4-4. 4 zeros, 4-5. So notice how a coin like this, its price is so small. The unit bias is so small that you can't even talk about it in cents. Then we've also got coins that are like $1 million a coin. 1 million. How much for one coin? $1 million. If you want that coin, $1 million. Actually, I'm exaggerating. We do not have a coin that is $1 million a coin yet. Can you make a supply less than 1? I don't think you can. That's a banger of a question that I reckon would stump most people in most people in crypto, to at least for them to at least not be able to answer that question with certainty. I don't think you can, but maybe you can. Because the blockchain doesn't give a fuck about your numbers, right? Like, as in it looks at the whole number is actually at the very end of the decimals that you put on the fucking token, right? I might actually have to ask an AI that question, or maybe someone can give me the answer. But it's not immediately, like, not only do I not immediately know the answer to that, but I'm struggling to even like logic my way through of what I think it would be, because I'm getting stuck on this whole thing where it's like, yeah, it lets you fucking put whatever you want as the supply and then how many digits. But I've never seen it go like, so, because when you do 1 with 18 decimals, you've got that many that many units. Is the smallest unit is the whole number unit. So could you make it so that the number of coins is like less than 1? Because anyway, if we can do that, let's fucking do it. And then make it so that one coin, I mean, that would be weird. Imagine on Deck Screener, it says the price of this coin in USD is $1 million, but the cap, so that would make the cap would be smaller than the price. The market cap would be smaller than the price because you're multiplying the price by the fucking number of coins. So to get the cap. I don't think this has ever been done before in the whole of crypto. And I think it could be like quite a good novelty experience. Teach some lessons. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make a coin that fucking makes no sense. Everyone else is doing it. Bro, I'm actually getting really keen to know the answer to this question. All right. ChatGPT with internet access. Is it possible to create a coin, a token, maybe a token, on an EVM chain? Let's just narrow it down just to with a supply lower than 1. Rather than wasting all your time, yes, it is possible to create a token on an EVM compatible blockchain with a supply lower than 1, but it depends on how you define and manage the token's divisibility. In the context of EVM, the smallest unit is not 1 token, but yeah, I just said that. Yeah, I just said that, you dumbass AI. Tell me something I don't know. So for instance, blood, yeah, I know. All right, yes, okay, that's the exact example that I just used as well. A supply of 1 with 10 to the 18. Divide this, define this token's divisibility, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. For example, a token with a total supply of 0.5. Yeah, but are you actually allowed, like, will it actually accept it? Like, it reckons, so, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, that's fine in theory, but will the blockchain actually allow it to be minted? Clock chain. Clock. What I actually typed says clock chain. Yes. Supply less than 1. Yep. Well, that was kind of like one of my thought paths. So I was kind of on it. I'm going to give myself the points. I'm going to give myself the participation trophy, because I was talking about that whole idea of like how the whole unit is actually down at the end of the fucking thing, and that was part of the explanation of why it's possible. Yep. Okay, I don't know anyone that's ever fucking done that before, because I think it would be wholly ridiculous. So we need to do this before anyone else fucking does it, because the Tang Gang always does everything first when it matters, right? We do all the firsts. Not all, but most. And especially when it counts. So yeah, a token with less than 1 supply, just to fuck with everyone's minds, just to fuck everyone up. I'm gonna go pitch the idea. Oh shit, I definitely don't want to run over the top of 7. So that's another reason to end this. See you later, and definitely go and watch 7's stream. Everyone who's watching here right now, please go and watch 7's stream. His streams are fucking awesome, especially if you want to remain a bull in a bull market. His streams are fucking dope. So I'll see you all later. I'm just going to tie this up, find the end stream button. Boomer, boomer, boomer out.